My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
It's me again. Good morning. Wagwan. Hey, everybody. Shaka King is in the house and T. Daniel. Let me see. Let me go back up to the top. Hey, you gotta chill, Wagwan. Hey to you, Chakra King, Wagwan. Bird, Wagwan. Let me see who else is in here. Hey, Miss Dovey, what's good? T Daniel, what's going on? Listen, Dovey, congratulations on your 1,000. I realized that you got to your 1,000, so congratulations again. I told you that the other day in your chat, but congrats to you. Hey, everybody coming in. Shout out to those up there in the clouds. Shout out to those who are watching on the replay. Shout out to everybody. I have a little time. Won't be too long. Well, I guess it depends. I'm just here. I don't know what I don't know which direction everybody went. I see two people I like who are live, but I don't know. Hey, Muffy, what's going on? Hey, everybody coming in. You gotta chill. You crap me up in some of these chats, okay? You be in there saying some shit, and then when you're ready on that community wall of yours, hey, Miss LA, Wagwan. When you're when you're on that community wall of yours, girl, baby, I don't know. You are something else. And then you say, no wonder I keep getting blocked. I don't, is there anybody else who hasn't blocked you yet? You gotta chill. You gotta chill. Pretty much is saying, I just say what's on my mind. And somebody said, I don't remember the name of the person. I was over there in Reed's chat a while ago. Baby, let me tell you something. I haven't watched all the live streams, okay? I came on here this morning, I did my game. Uh I played my 3 games with my 10 people. I'm not laughing.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Oh my god. So, like I was saying, I came on this morning, I played my games, and then I crap my own darn self up. You hear me? You gotta chill. It just sounded funny to me a while ago. I'm like, I played my 3 games with my 10 people, and then I moved. Listen, Room Shaker did a live last night, okay, and I was busy over there replaying the last night's live. I didn't even notice she was doing a morning live. She did a good live. I don't think a lot of people. know about it. I don't know. You guys need to go over and did I put it on my community wall? Let me see. I think I did. It's on my community wall. Uh yeah, I put it on my community wall. Room Shaker did a live last night, and folks who you didn't think you'd hear from, you heard from them. And like last night, so I was red ball through it to red balling through the live this morning, and I saw where Sassy came up on the link. And I think it was some people who were in the chat already saying that, listen, girl, you went on your break, you came back, we don't see you as much anymore. But I think Sassy is doing most of her lives on members only, or she's just going to come live whenever she sees fit, pretty much, if she feels like. And I think she's just not that into the beef sector like she once was. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, but that's the impression that I got. You know, like she's pretty much in that phase where, like some of the older, I don't even want to call them older or OG, the other content creators who used to do content back then, they don't do as much anymore. I think she's feeling that kind of way too. She's not that much in it like she was. Hey, ladybugs, wagwan. Hey, all y'all. Let me do this. All y'all line stop and STFU. Okay, girl. I did the food thing for you yesterday, but I didn't see you. But it's all good. We did food trivia yesterday. Hey to everybody coming in. Okay, so she says she's doing the members lives now, and I think I kind of understand how she's feeling about it because I do get those feelings about the beef sector sometimes. I'll tell you that. And one of the things I also got to understand is one of the reasons why she's not on YouTube cameras in the mornings anymore. Because remember, we used to see her over there, doing her thing, co-hosting, for want of a better term to use, because she was there and pretty much just having discussions about stuff that happened in the sector and whatnot. Yeah. So I guess we got a lit. Well, for me, because maybe I got the whole message late, but I guess for me, I got a little bit of clarification there as to why she doesn't come on anymore on there, and I think it has something to do with Jay Dunn being over there in the mornings. So in order to avoid any type of disrespect or conflict or whatever, hey disrespectfully mixology. Hey, mixology girl. So I finally got to hear that. Then Jay Dunn clicked the link, and all hell broke loose because Miss Olivia was up there also. They were having a good conversation about the beef sector. What it was, what it is. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me go check on something real quick. Hold on.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Okay, so like I was saying, check my community wall out, and you will see that was the last post I have is Room Shaker. Room Shaker's live from last night, and thankfully, who I don't remember who shared it that I could see. Shout out to those people who share people's live streams out, or if they watched a video and they found it interesting, they would share it. And I think it was Lady Dimples. I really do. Lady Dimples will be sharing stuff. And that's how I catch some of the stuff. Sometimes it's Bertha May, whoever it is. So shout out to you because we don't always get the notifications. And then there are times when, bitch, if you go to bed and you get up, you can just scroll through some of these community walls and see what you missed. And that's where I went. They were talking about some of the stuff that happened in the sector, like the flagging and the running of plays, and all of that type of stuff, and people who are afraid of people like 88 and Fifi, but they still take them on their panels, like different stuff. They were having a good conversation, and then of course, at one point, Jay Dunn came up. Sassy dropped a few minutes after. She didn't stay up too long, and of course, Jay Dunn and Miss Olivia were going at it. Okay, it was festive over there. I'll tell you that. Okay. It was festive over there. I'm just saying. So you could go over there and watch that over by Room Shaker. Okay. So that was good. So that's one live you can go back to watch. Where else did I go? And then I went over there by Reed. And it was pretty much, Reed giving her commentary about some of the stuff happening in the sector. And I did notice that some subscribers don't like the idea that people are talking about what the beef sector was or wasn't, or saying the beef sector is dead, blah blah blah. We get it. But I just want to say this. Reed had a good live too. Y'all go over there by Reed. I need to share that one too on my community wall. Let me go share it real quick. Reed went live. Y'all need to go check that one out. That one was festive too. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. Reed. Hold on. Was live. There we go. And Reed has slowly but surely built her channel back. She started from a small number and now she's almost at 2,000, and she's been doing it pretty much by herself. You know, I'm going to say this, and I don't care who has a problem, because one of the things they did talk about over there was people being blacked out. And I think one of the things she was talking about was the whole situation with Just Krista, and she was saying that was a moment for content. So she was saying that to ODS, and ODS was like pretty much saying he didn't have to respond. He doesn't want to. He doesn't benefit from responding to her. And for me, I see it. I didn't even hear what Just Krista said, but I already concur. Hey ODS, I already concur. I did not hear what the reason is for Just Chris to coming at him. I think he mentioned it in his live, but there are certain things I tune out when, certain stuff. I don't know. I don't know. But then he pretty much said, he doesn't see the need to respond to her, and he picks and chooses who he wants to respond to. And for me, I kind of get it, because there are times when people just pick on people for no reason at all, just so they can provide content, and the beefs are not real, you know? So if he doesn't feel like responding, I get that too. And I can see it, because you got some people, they get bored for the day, or they want some numbers for the moment. And then out of nowhere, they're just going to comment, oh, I'm going to pick on this one. And I should mention this. Oh, there's a beef going on with this person. Let me piggyback on that, like stuff like that. And if he doesn't see it worthy to go back and forth with her, it's his business. So I get that. But then I'm also going to say that I have actively seen content creators black people out, especially people from the old beef sector. Not black out to the point. Okay, put it this way: they will have stuff go down on their channels, and you don't hear about it in the news. Is basically what I'm saying. You don't hear commentary about it. Is what I'm saying, and you could tell that it was there was some amount of effort. For one, I don't want to say effort, but I'll use that for now. You could tell it was done intentionally. Oh, we're not going to talk about that. You could know without hearing the words, is what I'm saying. I got somebody in the back. I'm going to make sure it is who I think it is. Let me grab an overlay real quick. Baby, hold on. Okay. Is that you, T. Danielle?
Yeah, how's my sound?
Very clear. Good morning.
In the case of Annie Wilkes, I agree with ODS because we all know she
Not
just wants
Annie Will.
attention. You remember Misery, the movie Misery?
Mm-hmm.
That's Annie Wilkes.
I'm not laughing. Hold on. Give
Tell me
me
you don't see a resemblance between Krista and Annie Wilkes from everybody in the chat. Think back to Misery when she kidnapped that man and did that stuff to his legs. That don't remind y'all of Krista.
I'm not laughing, T Danielle.
Hey, you
What were
got
you
to
saying? I just saw that this ODS said, shout out to oh yeah, shout out to my 10 people. Ow. ODS
ow.
said she fell out with Pizarro and then included him. There
Sure
we
did.
go. There we go. And you never know when people fall out for real. Like whatever. At this point,
She just wants attention. She says over there all the time with her elementary reads. If you really pay attention to what she says, all she keeps saying is okay and bitch and stinking ass. She's not saying anything of substance.
oh Lord. I don't know. There are some people, and I think this is what has happened over the year, over this short time. Like people think that because it's the beef sector, you're supposed to just keep going after folks like that. The beefs have got to be organic, is what I keep saying. It
It's
makes no
not fun
sense.
anymore over here. It's
No, it's
just not fun.
not. And people grow tired of. I am speaking as a subscriber because that's what I am. I am more of an observer because to hell with me and this channel. I am a subscriber at first, and I I am not feeling it over here anymore. I still love it. I say this all the time, but I'm not feeling it anymore. And I'm not expecting it to stay the way it's always been. I expect for different stuff to happen. Change has to occur. I get it, but it's not fun over here. And even the old beef sector that people keep talking about, there were some people over there doing some nasty shit too. But at the end of the day, people were doing organic beefs. We don't see the type of shit that's talking about shit. People are over here paying to see shit these days.
I'm not
We
talking
have
about
a
that.
whole
I
shit gate
refuse.
happening over here.
I'm gonna click. I'm gonna click down until you finish talking about that.
No, you can go ahead and talk about that thing. You can go ahead and talk about what you came up for. I'm
No,
just
I just came to
not
talk about
appalled.
Annie Wilkes and her
Go ahead.
foolishness. She's disgusting. Whenever she clicks a link, I'm gone. And I mean, I'm not talking. Maybe somebody click the link when I'm gone too, when I'm up here too. But I've never seen a woman so disgusting and vile. And look, I'd rather see Lovely Love than to watch Crystal. And you know how I feel about Lovely Love.
I know. I know you're not a fan of Lovely Love like that. But I'm not subscribed to just Krista. So I don't know half of what she got going on to be quite
Oh, she
honest.
said edge up off her mustache. Oh my God.
This is why everybody got you
I
blocked. So you
love
gotta
you, gotta.
chill.
I love you, gotta. Y'all leave my you gotta alone. I love her
Hey,
in the chat.
Steve Velocity. Hey, Emrene. Hey, everybody coming in. This is why they keep blocking you.
I don't care if they unblock her. If I'm a mod in any way that you gotta is, don't worry. I'm gonna unblock you. I will go back after the lab and unblock you, you gotta. If I'm a mod on any channel that blocks you.
Hey,
She
Toya.
is funny.
Oh, we got. Ooh, Lovely Love comes in the back. Lovely Love heard her name. You know, Lovely Love stays in the bushes.
I didn't even say
Lovely.
nothing bad about her this time.
Let me see what she's got to say.
Don't
If
say
it's
nothing
her.
to me.
Lovely Love.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, Lovely
Um,
Love. What's
this
going
lady,
on?
I don't know her name. I forgot what you said her name was.
She's not
Um,
going to respond. It's T Danielle, though, but she's not going to
okay, T.
respond.
Danielle, what have Lovely Love ever did to you?
She's not going to answer you, Lovely Love.
Because I ain't never did nothing to her. She don't like me because other people don't like me. I don't even know this lady. She just don't like me because somebody else don't. I don't like a fucking follower bitch. I'm a one woman show, so it is what it is. Now, if you want to follow people, I like people because I like them.
Do you know
I don't
why I
sit
don't like
like,
you? Do you know
huh?
why I don't like you?
Why you don't like me, baby?
No. Do you know why I don't like you, or are you making assumptions?
No, I'm asking you, why do
No,
you
no, no.
like
You
me?
came up here and you said I don't like
No,
you for
you
other
said
people.
you know
How
why I
do you
don't
know
like
that?
lovely love, baby. And
No, don't call me
I'm coming
baby.
up here and
Don't
asking
use
you, what
terms
have
that.
I done to you?
No, no, no. Answer
You
my
said it's
question.
because other people don't
Because
like you.
you said I don't like you because other people don't like you. So you act like you know.
Because that's the only reason. That's the only consumption
How
I
do you
get
know
because
that?
I don't
How do
even
you
know
know that?
you.
How do you know
I,
that?
I don't know you.
Okay, but you
I ain't
said
never had an
I
argument with you.
and you're not gonna ever. But you came up here and you said I don't like you because of
Okay,
other
okay.
people.
Let me
How do you
rephrase
know
this. Let's
that?
start over. Let's start over.
How do you know
So,
that?
okay, let's start over, okay?
No, we're not gonna start over. You made your statement,
Oh
so
my
stick with
God.
that.
So I just keep asking you why you don't like Lovely Love, but then you take one other thing that I said and keep running with it because you cannot tell me
How
what
do you know
you
what I
don't like
cannot
about
do?
me.
I can do it. I choose not to.
You choose
But
not
you
to.
came
Why?
up here and said something you don't know nothing about. I've never
How
told
you
you
talk?
why I
You
don't
put
like
my
you.
name in your
Okay,
mouth. What?
let's
What?
stop it
What do
right
you
here.
mean?
I'm not gonna allow you two to go at it.
We're not gonna
Lovely
go
love,
with it.
lovely love. She said she would prefer to watch you before she watches just Krista.
I
That's
know,
it.
but
That's
then
all.
my thing is, I prefer.
Let, let's
That's a word to me. I
let's
prefer watch Lovely Love, and you know how I feel about Lovely Love. So
yeah.
what do that mean to me? I'm a grown
She's
ass
a grown
goddamn
adult.
woman. I'm
You
a
two are
grown
grown
ass
adults on
goddamn
here
woman.
already, so
And
you
I
know what
know
you're
how to
doing.
read between the lines. I'm sorry, Carrie. I know how to read between the lines. I'm not dumb. That was some shade right there.
Lovely love. I got a question for you. Do you think the beef sector supports you?
No. Some people do.
I was saying this in a chat. I don't even remember where it was that I said, maybe one or two chats. I know I probably said it in Miss Olivia's, and I've said it over here. And I'm using you, not just you. There are several people that I noticed that the beef sector. You've been here for a while now. You've been here, and I know
Mhm.
you don't always go live a lot, but I don't. There, I don't understand it.
Because
You,
years ago, I used to go live a lot. And then,
I
we used
know,
to make videos at first. And
you
then I
lazy
started
bitch.
going, yeah, I started going live. I done lost a lot of channels. Well, not a lot, but about
You,
two or
you
three.
lost you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a few.
You, and we know
But
you were doing those drunk lives and dancing, showing the nipple here or
man,
there.
I was
Oh my
doing the most and I have fun on here. But the thing is, I never clicked up with anyone.
God. Mm.
So the thing is, in the beef sector, you have to click up with somebody and y'all supposed to roll together. Then that's how you get what you get. I just can't do that because I might cuss you out at any given time. So I mean, I'm not for to play with you.
I
And
know you.
when I want to play, I will play. But when I don't want to, I don't have to.
Okay. I was saying this the other day because I was just thinking of some folks, in the sector that's been here a
Mhm.
long time and they don't get the same type of play that new people come around get. And I'm like, isn't this going to like pretty much tear the quote unquote sector down if you are not building the people who are already in the sector, but have
Yeah,
outsiders come and they get, you know, that type of strength. I was just thinking that the other day and I'm like, my God, there are so many people who actually still do content and y'all don't even be supporting them. And if you
exactly.
are getting that type of support, you could have remember they used to argue about you being a drunk. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. But they don't see anybody else.
No, I could tell you about that. Every drunk on here get more
Okay,
views than
okay. That's all I gotta say. You
But
know?
yeah, but I ain't never put no harm on nobody. I never looked up anybody information. I never did none of that. Now I get up on here and might cuss you out, you cuss me out, and I leave you alone. I don't go
No, we
days or
don't
weeks.
forget what happened with you and Dovey. Come on.
Well,
We
me
don't
and
forget
Dobie,
that.
that was something different because that's somebody I was talking behind the scene, and I kept telling y'all, Dobie don't act like that when she talk on the phone with me. You know what I mean? She was just calling me all the freaking time, but Dobie talk different when she talk to you over the phone. But when you on here, she act a fool. Ask me what I supposed to do. I said get into it with somebody. You'll get some numbers. I really ain't
Carrie, I'm
care
gonna
about
click
numbers.
down into your company leave. I'm
I'm
careful
finna
about the
leave.
company
No,
I
baby
keep.
girl, you can stay up here. I'm finna go.
Okay, Auntie.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Stop laughing. Stop laughing, Carrie.
Hold on, just one. Give me one.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
One of the things I decided on doing, I'm good now. One of the things I decided on doing, I get it. People don't want to hear the same thing over and over and over. Ooh, one up, girl. If I wasn't in the beef sector, I would tell you where I'm from originally. I would, but not in this space, baby. Not in this space. We got some drunk crows who are in the clouds waiting to get one piece of information. Okay. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. I think you're saying Portmore, T Danielle.
Did I
Well, let
type it
me
wrong? Yeah, I meant Portsmore. I'm sorry.
hmm baby, you got some people waiting up in the clouds, girl. But you could ask me where's
Oh,
a
I
good
messed
place
that
to go.
up.
I'll tell
Oh, I
you.
messed that up big time. I just looked at it. I'm sorry, one up. It's Portsmore.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just saying. Yeah, I was saying that a lot of people listen, we gotta just think about it. We have all these content creators doing their own thing. It's your channel. You're supposed to do what you want to do. But then you got the subbies who've been supporting for years. Okay, it's it is okay for them to have their opinions about what they've been seeing. Why do some content creators have a problem with the and I'm gonna say OG subbies. I don't even like using OG term, but whatever. Why do they have this great problem with the subscribers having their views on what they've observed? If they feel a shift and they want to talk about the shift, it's okay. Why do you want to get angry at them for saying what they've seen? Oh, ODS. What happened in that chat? It was festive in the chat between you and that person. Are you gonna address it? Are you doing a lunchtime live ODS? Let me know. I just wanted to know that because I saw the festivities in the chat. I'm like, these fights in this chat. I don't know which direction it's gonna go. I'm waiting to see if you do your lunchtime live so I can be nosy and stuff up there in the bushes, like I'm always perched. Um, I just want to know for those who
Oh,
saw
Carrie, I'm
it
gonna
about
drop down
me.
for a second because hubby's coming down the stairs, but I'll be back.
Okay,
Bye
we
bye.
know how that goes. Okay,
Okay.
girl. So I just want to know, ODS, are you still in here? Let us know. I don't know if you're going to address it on your lunchtime live, but I want to know what was happening there because that was a bit on the festive side too. Okay, I'm just saying. So like I was saying, there's supposed to be a discussion coming up. A lot of you have said you're tired of the town hall meetings, and nothing gets solved or anything. Thank you, Muffy. Nothing gets solved or anything. Um, but I think it's important to understand that not only the CCs make up this space, the subbies make up this space. You are outnumbered. The CCs are outnumbered by the subbies. And it's full time that people actually listen to what the subscribers have to say. It's not that you have to change to please them. I'm not saying you got to do that, but there are a lot of people who don't want to say what they're thinking because y'all cuss them out. Y'all are in spaces where these subbies can't say what they want, and even if they do, you resent them, you block them, you kind of shut them up, you tell them to stay in their place. You do all of that, and it's full. We've been watching you, we've been looking at your content and everything. It's full time for the subscribers to have a voice. Okay. And I'm hoping that the subbies come out. It's gonna be on Sassy's channel. Okay. I don't know the date and everything yet. And I don't think it's going to be called a town hall meeting. It's for me, it's going to be a discussion of some sort. I don't know the full. I don't know, but I'm guessing we'll hear more information about it as the time progresses. But I don't know what it's going to be called. If it's just going to be the conversation, I don't know. I don't know. For me, I don't see where it's a. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe it's a possibility that something can come out of it. But I'm just saying this: if you don't like something, instead of complaining about it, you don't watch it, you don't partake, you don't consume. That is my thing. That's always been my thing. Okay. I'm still watching the ones who I watch. I'm still, going to the spaces of who I like and stuff. So I'm not going to be arguing about all the time. I may mention it sometimes, but I'm not going to be the one arguing all the time. Oh, these ones come on in here and blah, blah, blah. I just don't go in their spaces. I don't have to watch them. I don't have to listen to them. I don't know what half of them got going on. I got a few people that I go out of the spaces to watch, and that's it. That's all. Just a few. And they have been around long enough. You see what I'm saying? So instead of arguing about these new people are doing this you can do your own thing. And I'm even saying this for the content creators too. There are small things that you could do. Okay? There are little things you could do. What is your content going to be on? What is your recap going to be on? Is it going to be on the same foolishness you don't like? Or are you going to be recapping the content from the beef sector, like the real beef sector folks? You know what I mean? Like I'm tired of saying it. I'm tired of saying it. The other day, I was over there by Deanna, and you know, Uncle Tim came on. You know what he does? He's like, I'm not gonna miss out on a good opportunity to come talk about Jay Wilson, and it was fun over there. Like there's so many little things that happen on different channels that you could actually go to and see what is going on, but you're so caught up in what is going on from the interlopers who pass through. I don't gotta watch them. I don't got chain. I'm not bound to watching what everybody else is talking about. I've always been like that. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. I remember when some folks were coming over here, certain channels they just couldn't go. Certain spaces, hey Windy Chinatown, hey everybody coming in. Certain spaces you just couldn't go to. And I'm not saying don't network and don't talk to new people and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Maxis, he's trying to make the accents colder. I don't think it's gonna be done on her membership. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking it's gonna probably be okay for everybody to go on her regular channel. Let me grab my overlay and make sure this is who I think it is, because you do know they got some people who come through here p bombing. Who
Now
is
now you know darn well I don't pee bomb. What the hell?
Hey Big Man TV, what you got going on?
Girl, I got a lot of stuff going on today. But
What you got?
what you been up
I'm just here. I got some time.
to?
What you got going on? Yeah, she did say all her lives will be
I got
members live. I'm sorry, Big Man, 1 second. She did say that she'll be doing members live mostly, but I'm wanting to think that for this one that is going to be open to the public and for beef sector to be able to engage in. So I'm thinking she's going to make it accessible. I'm just speaking. She hasn't said anything to anyone. In my mind, I'm thinking, since it's going to be open to the beef sector, all beef sector person. I was about to say personnel. Okay, listen, the people who watch the beef sector and have been here, they should be able to have access. So I'm thinking she'll do it outwardly because the person did offer for payment. So I'm not thinking it has to be behind the payment, behind the paid walls. Go ahead, Big Man TV.
well, first thing first, I got like 20 minutes because
Hold
my
on.
oh, yeah, put the yeah, put it back up there. Yeah, put that
Hold
computer
on, we got
over.
one person in the back, and I got to make sure it's her.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey,
Hey,
Max,
big
what's
man.
going on?
So Carrie, that's the whole point of her doing the members only for that town hall meeting. She think that she's gonna run this Ponzi scheme and get people to buy memberships to come listen to her. No, you're draining. No, you're not even that exciting to even buy a membership for. So what the fuck are you talking? And you barely go live. What are you talking about, lady? That's the whole point of her saying she's doing all her lives on members. Uh
Did
huh.
you see? Did you see the message that the I don't remember the name of the subscriber. Did you
Because
see
I don't
that?
think y'all sector knew she was on a tour. I had to put somebody else on it so y'all could come over here and listen to what she was saying. That's how I know that's what this whole Ponzi scheme shit of this membership shit is about.
Yeah, she was. Before
She
I
was way
wasn't.
she was way in my sector talking about this shit. Okay,
What you mean last night?
the morning before, yeah, yesterday morning. She started at like a good 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, baby, on the tour, and it started in my sector. She was at Mahia's first,
Oh, oh, so you're saying she's
right? And
letting
she was
people
over
know
there
that she's doing
basically
members
saying how she
only?
don't like. She was over there basically saying how she don't like what's going on. She gonna be doing her lives on Sundays, and it's gonna be all members only. Then she went somewhere else. I think it was Room Shakers, if I'm not mistaken. She went somewhere else and she started, oh, okay, I guess I could do a town hall, but it's gonna be on members. Like, wait, what?
Oh, I didn't know that. Because I was going to respond to you to say that there was a subscriber that pretty much atted sent the same message to quite a number of content creators because I was atted in it too, and they're the ones who suggested having a meeting of some sorts. Well,
Well, they
not a
was
meeting,
talking
but a
about it on
discussion.
Mahia's. They was talking about it on Mahia's first. That's where it started at. Like she was trying to catch up. She was trying to basically get a feel. So then after she done made her second pit stop, hey Miss T, hey the Bushes, hey Miss and Renee, she was trying to get her shit off. And then when she went to her second stop, that's when she started stressing how the membership is gonna be for that town hall meeting. And I said, I thought mother do the town hall meetings. Who the fuck want to hear what you got to say? Everybody don't even like you.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Hey, Room Shaker. Room Shaker, you had a good live last night. I was busy watching your live from last night and not the one this morning. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, everybody. Okay. I didn't know that. I had no idea because I didn't know about that
Mm-mm-mm.
or about what went on over there in your sector. And, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had to tell somebody in your sector what was going on in my sector, and then they shared it. And because my head didn't have all them people in his live. See, he's starting to get all them people in his live because Broadway ain't really going live over here like that. So he's trying to catch that morning wave again, that early morning, late night wave again. So that's what I peeped what he was doing as well. So once I told somebody what that Sassy was over there, because she had done went on her little hiatus. So I was like, oh, she over here running it up, running her mouth. And they went shared it. And everybody went over there like wildflowers. Again, the beef sectors ain't good for shit but handing away a chat. So everybody ran to this nigga's chat. About 700 motherfuckers when it got up over there to listen to what she had to say. So I don't know how y'all didn't know that.
I was probably asleep, girl.
I was busy.
Because when I
So
got up, I that is how I found Room Shaker's live from last night. Yeah, I was fully asleep, chill.
Which lie you talking about when Miss Olivia was cussing Jay Dunn out? That was
That's
yesterday
the one,
evening. Yeah, that was
right?
yesterday
Because I went to
evening.
bed like really early. Because I
that
get
funny
up
as hell.
early in the mornings and stuff. So I went to bed like really early. So when I got up, that's the live stream I was over there watching. So I didn't know. Maybe that was going on
That
last
li-
night too.
that life is funny as hell though.
Baby, I didn't expect it to go that way. Miss Olivia and Jay Dunn, baby, that was festive. Okay, that was something else. They were having
I
a
think Miss
quiet and calm conversation. Miss Olivia
I
is pretty
think
much
Miss O
saying
just
she's
had
over
enough.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she had enough. That's what that gave me. Enough is enough.
yeah.
I
So
So
I
was
just
sitting
came
so
there
up here
drinking
to
my
I just came
coconut
up here to
water. That's what
tell
I
you
was
that.
doing.
I
well,
just
thank
came up
you
here
for
to tell
letting
you
me
that.
know because I
Yeah,
Um,
didn't know that. Okay, so thank
yeah.
you for letting
So
me
yeah,
know.
beware of that Ponzi scheme.
Not a Ponzi.
expect my message later on, Max.
All
Oh,
right. Bye you all.
you're part of the fruit gang too. Bye, Max. I didn't know
No, no,
that.
no, no,
That was
Matt.
me
No, it's
thinking
something.
it's gonna be like an
No, it's
open
something.
discussion today.
I sent to her. I sent to her yesterday.
Oh,
About my health thing. So
oh. Well, I hope you're doing okay, big man. Or if not,
yes,
like you'll come around. It's a lot going on, big man. You
yeah,
gotta be
yeah,
serious
yeah.
about your health.
Oh, baby, I'm serious. I got one more person I got to that's visiting me today, and she on her way. That's why I said I got 20 minutes with you.
Okay, so what you got going on? Let me listen to you. Go ahead. What you got going on?
So y'all know I'm going through this journey of mine. I talked about this on Famous O and stuff about my health and stuff and all that type of stuff. So yes, I am actually like I said, in 20 minutes, I got somebody coming to my home to do my blood pressure and my listen to my heart and all that type of stuff. That's why I said I'm expecting a message from me from to Max later. So that's why I say I got 20 minutes up here with you. So yeah, I'm getting everything done with my health and my blood pressure and all types of stuff done today. And you know, this is
Okay, well,
regular
I
checkup.
do wish
So
I wish you the best. So you say you're getting a checkup today. I wish you the best when it comes to that because your health is nothing to
and
play with, and a lot of
yes, I'm still drinking the damn coconut water that you keep on sending me.
oh, ooh, not sending it. Okay, well, I recommend it, but it's heart healthy, so I'm just saying
Yeah, yeah.
I
So yeah,
recommend
so
it.
yeah, so
The
that's why I
organic
want.
one, though, the organic one,
Yes, the
not from
darn
a bottle, but from the shelf.
organic
Okay,
one.
yeah. Well, okay. Well, thank you for
No,
coming
see,
out
this
with
is what
me.
I did was I thought I bought the case of coconut water again once I bought that. So I'm still
Oh,
drinking that
oh,
boy.
oh. Okay. You bought the cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yes, I just want. Yeah, I just want to let you know. I just want to tell you, and also tell your boyfriend Happy Life to leave me
Oh
alone.
my God.
Yes, your boyfriend Happy Life to keep on bothering
What is he bothering you about this time?
me. Girls, women.
Y'all two fighting again. Okay.
Yes, we're fighting again.
Y'all need to get it together. I don't know why you two are fighting again, but y'all need to get it together. Adrian, I mean, pretty much.
That's your boyfriend, not mine. That's yours. That
I don't do online
he
relationships, but I do get what you're saying because he says that a
yeah
lot that I'm his woman and stuff. But
yeah
I don't know where he
he
is.
kind of
He's
saying
probably
like, oh,
flip flopping
very cute, my
somewhere else at this
girlfriend.
point because he flip flops too.
Yeah,
Okay.
he in the bushes somewhere. He in the bushes somewhere because he always follow me around, think they everybody his girlfriend and all that type of stuff. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
oh,
God.
let me.
What
Yeah,
happened
he
today? Oh my God, this is not good today. I'm not gonna do this for long. Is that you, Happy Life?
Yeah, what up, big
uh,
man?
I
You can't go a day
gotta
without
go.
talking about
Gotta,
me.
gotta go. Gotta go.
Yeah, yeah, you
So
gotta
y'all got
go.
20 minutes. So
Take care of that
this
health,
bum
big
ass nigga,
man.
this bum
Take
ass
care of
nigga.
that health. Get that health right.
Lord have mercy. This he's a stalker. Very care. Get your man. Go to bed.
Get the health right. Get the health right, dog. What up, Very Carey?
Oh
Hey,
my
life.
God, this is crazy. I'm not ready for this.
You
I am
can't
not
go a
ready.
day without talking about me. I'll be quiet in the chat. He'd be like, tell Happy Life this and Happy Life's in the chat.
T Danielle and Faith Yaya. I am done. I am done. I am done. I can't even. All right, Happy
Mm.
Life. Say what you got to say so I can finish my commentary. What you got to say?
So y'all was going over the Jay Wilson situation and who's the woman that's doing the members only? Cause I heard about that too.
Well, I'm not going to go too much in the Jay Wilson situation. All I'm going to say is I won't be talking about shit. Pun intended. Okay. Pun intended. Hey, Kaki. Pun. I won't be talking about shit because I wanted to say I was shocked that people paid to see the towel of shit, but then again, I got to remember.
Oh shit.
Then I got to remember where we are. This is the beef sector. Like this is. I'm not supposed to be shocked. Okay. When I heard that he had some tea to spill, and I heard what the tea was, I'm like, oh, come on, come on. Hey, AK. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm like, what in the hell? Somebody paid $75 to look at a towel of shit. I'm even thinking of throwing up right now just talking about it. It is crazy. That's all I gotta say. What
Man,
else?
if anything, they should buy your memberships because you way important than this.
No, I'm good. I'm good with what I got going on here. For real, I'm good. I don't want I don't want no fake. Shout out to my 10, okay? I'm good. For real.
You were singing a song. I don't want no fun.
I don't want no fakes.
Oh, no face. I don't
Fake,
want no
fake.
face with me. Standing on the passenger side of the best man high, trying to holler at me. They don't want no scrubs.
Lord have mercy. Help me,
But
Jesus.
how you doing today, Very Carey? Because I want to know how my wife is doing.
How many wives you got though? That's the
I
question.
just got I just got you though.
Okay. All right.
You're
Well,
my number one, my only one.
oh,
Okay.
okay. I got you. I'm gonna go back to the commentary. I don't even remember where. Oh, we were talking about the.
Towel of shit. The members only,
No,
right?
absolutely not. Not no towel shit. We're done with that shit. Pun intended. Um.
Oh yeah, the Jay Dunn and the Olivia situation was crazy, and I think Jay Dunn and Fifi would make a good match because they be going at it, honey.
When you say a good match, what do you mean? For them to fight? Like,
Like rivalry wise,
like
like Jay Dunn got a rival.
well, it may happen, may not. I don't know which direction it's going to go. At one point, I heard Jay Dunn talking about her lawyers and stuff, so I don't know what direction that is going to go. But I don't ever want the day for me to come when I take stuff too deep on here and take anything
Mm,
off here. Like for, I'm in a position right now where I could fuck up one person's life on here, and I chose not to. And I'm like, I'm not going to become what I don't like. You know, I don't want to.
mm.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything off of here. It's supposed to be entertainment only, and that's it. You know, just entertainment only, and that's it. I'm not gonna do anything extra. No calling of anybody. I don't need to know what you got going on behind the scenes. I don't need to be a part of your personal life. I'm just not gonna do it. It is. So I don't think I have all of that energy to give. Not Nigerian. What did you
And
say?
look at you, taking the initiative to put me on the left hand corner. I like that.
Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. I'm gonna stop at this comment right here from Linda. Linda says if content creators want to move the way they do these days, they are the only ones who can change it. Me, I don't. Linda, we're in the same booth. Like I am not gonna.
Let's go,
Oh,
Linda.
people keep coming over here. I'm not gonna keep complaining, but watching. I just don't watch. Period. I don't need to know what anybody else got going on. I just need to know what the people who I like that I watch is going on. And if the content creators want to do their content, if you were focusing on doing your content, doing stuff on your page, commenting on stuff that is happening with, the beef sector folks, you wouldn't have a problem either. The beef sector would still be going on and you'd be perfectly fine. As long as the content creators see this, especially the ones who have not been getting the type of shine that they deserve and stuff, if y'all start doing your own content and start talking about each other and what you guys see happening on each other's pages, watch it grow. Pay the attention to you and what you got going on and the other folks who are doing actual beef sector content is what I think. And the subbies too. If you don't like a certain thing, you don't watch it. And I'm not telling you what to do, but that wouldn't that be the answer? You don't support what you don't like. And if you're waiting, if you want to see some of the old beef, the beef sectors change it, but no, we still have people who still do beef sector content. You got Rick Reed, Jay
Oh
Jay
yeah,
Wilson. You got
Rick
all the
Reed,
people who are
boy. Reed know how to
regular.
drag.
You got Miss T Velocity. You got Reed. You got. I don't want to
Miss
start calling
O, you got Diana.
everybody is still there are still people still doing original content. You still have folks who are not panel channels. You still have so many other people, but you want to spend your time looking at the few people who you claim are messing up the beef sector. But you have
Mm,
your own role to play, is what I'm saying. You have your own
mm.
role. And the other day, some real good beefs kicked off over there with King Roman and uh Rico. Like there are so many things going on, like organic beefs. So y'all have a lot of other stuff to talk about. So I don't even care enough to know what's going on in other people's channels, especially if I don't support you. What do
Mm.
I look like wanting to know what you got going on here? You know what I mean?
Man, I never seen Miss O get like that with somebody because Miss O was going off at Room Shaker's corner.
That's how
That
I know you're new. Because if you knew Miss O, you would have known. If you were here long enough, you would know that she was terrible. She's like a freaking dragon. If you know, if you know, you
no,
know.
no, I know Jay Dunn to be like a dragon, but Miss O though, the way I seen her, like I'd be
You're
like,
okay. You don't know what you don't know. You don't. Well, let me say it like this: and you don't know what time it is.
hey, I've seen some of Five Bay's videos on how she be dragging and going back and forth with folks. Cause I know what time it is there, but I didn't know Miss O had that same spirit as well.
Yeah, she was terrible. She's cooled down. She's pretty much said she doesn't want to like go beef anymore. She's been saying that I want to say for maybe 2 years, maybe more. She's been saying that she doesn't beef anymore. and stuff. So she does her commentary on whatever she feels like, you know?
Oh yeah. There was a bunch of bees, man, dating back to the Five Babe and VS days, and I know Jay Dunn threw VS off of YouTube. That storyline was wild.
Where do
Jay
you hear?
Dunn. No, I just researched some of the history and stuff, and like she, like Jay Dunn will go there, man. Jay Dunn will call
I don't know.
CPS.
I don't
Jay
know
Dunn will
you that book
do
to
all.
read. Like who gave you that book? Who gave you that book to read? I'm happy life. Which history book are you? Oh my god.
Hey, hey, I be
I
hearing
think you
stuff,
may have
man.
missed some stuff. Nah, not true. Mm-mm, not true. You may have
Hey,
put a piece. You may have read a few lines wrong there. What made you decide to stick around in the beef sector? Where were you from?
well, I'm from the entertainment sector with Raw B and Cellulite Podcast.
Is,
So
is that the same one we
entertainment.
call the T sector?
Yeah, Raw B. They said that she used to be ex Beef Sector, so she doing entertainment
Around
sector
here,
now.
used to be around here a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I came at the time.
Harley girl, that you?
That's me. It's me.
Okay.
What up,
What?
Charlie?
Whoever gave you that history lesson lied to you.
He read the wrong book.
I didn't read the wrong book.
Okay, so whoever's giving you your history, baby, to tell you the truth, what happened? You want to know what happened with VS? That was Kiki, Shireen, and VS. Had nothing to do with Jay Dizzle. Nothing.
Well, they said somebody ran VS off of YouTube. I don't know.
They didn't run her off. She got probation.
That means he knew nothing about the fight or anything.
No,
So,
you don't even like. You don't even
and
know.
that is why
They
I
call
haven't even
IHOP
said
Gate.
anything.
Like IHOP Gate. You don't know what IHOP Gate is.
Hey, all I heard is that they said that somebody ran her off somewhere. That's
Nah.
all I heard about it. I
Mm-mm.
didn't hear about the fight.
No.
No.
No, that's not true. Mm-mm.
Baby, whoever's giving you your history don't even know the history.
Okay.
That's it. Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
They got it wrong. Okay, let me
Mm-mm.
ask
But
this. What other history do you know? I gotta hear more of this, Carrie.
okay, so I do know the Five Babe and VS angle, how they like hated each other and they were dragging each other and doing all types of dots and stuff. And then the whole mommy scepter thing with Chanel and Fifi. I remember VS and then was on the panel and they were going back and forth with it. So yeah, I know tiny bits, but not the huge part.
So that's why I'm gonna tell you if maybe do a little more research. Here's the thing. Ask an OG that's been around. Some don't mind telling you. Some of them are gonna cuss you out and say you should have been here. Um,
No, no,
but
I know I should have been here and I should have been here. Y'all right on that. I would fit it right in here. I know that for sure.
no,
But
I
I
ain't saying
came here in
that.
2024, like in January.
Which sector did you say? Happy Life?
So you know Raw B when she like retired from the B sector and she's doing entertainment sector content. I came in around there. So I'm entertainment sector.
Okay. I think he said sector. T Daniel. Oh, I'm not laughing.
Shout out to the 10, y'all.
Shout out to my 10 people. I'm just saying. My God. So
Yeah. I'm gonna
Charlie, what
say
do you
this:
think about
happy life. You're lucky. You didn't come in the old school days. You would have got dog walk, baby. They nicer now. I'm just
oh
saying.
yeah. They're more friendly now. Well
Well,
maybe
Yeah.
well, well, guess what? God put me in the right situation where you're neutral, you can go where you want. the B sector's nicer now. You know, the OGs are nicer. They dumb down. They dumb down. They're like, okay, well, we're not in the past. We got to go to the new. We in the new century now. So it's like, okay, I came in at the right time.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to acknowledge anything when they say 2.0, Charlie. What do you think it means? Because I think everybody has a different idea.
Well, I could say the new school B sector, but the 2.0,
But if you don't
I
know the
don't know
old
them.
school, how do you know the new school? Like, who are the new school?
Well, the new school is Lemon. The new school is Lemon, Ness, Brianna to me.
Brianna's not new.
This is
Ness
why I
is
keep
not
saying
even
like this
new.
is some crazy
And
shit
like,
right
here's the
here.
thing: when they nicknamed themselves that, they were not new. Now they
But
wasn't a
if
part.
these
I
people were
think what
there
they mean is they're not
2018,
the OG.
2019, how do they become if these same people who are supposedly beef new beef sector 2.0 were there during the old beef sector, how do they become 2.0?
The only thing I can explain
Not
is they just were
for me,
coming
I
over
just think it's
something.
one beef sector. For me, that's what I think. It's one beef sector, different content. Everybody has different styles of content. So people come in at different times. I get that. But for me, it's one beef sector. I don't see no 2.0, 3.0, or 4.0. I just say one beef sector. And
Hey,
you got different
Charlie.
content
Hey,
creators, different
how
styles.
you doing
And that's
today?
it. It's just beef set right, AK. That's how I think. So I don't put like
Carrie,
a separation or anything. Hey T Danielle.
you don't hear Septor. What? Do you have your headset on?
I
Loud
said
and that's
scepter,
why
not scepter.
what did you say happy that is why I saw your comment and I asked him which sector and I was listening very
She
keenly.
was thinking that I said scepter or something. I said scepter.
What it sound like to you, Carrie?
I heard sector. I heard sector.
You the weirdo whisperer, so you probably can. You can you can translate what he's saying. So okay, I'll give you
You know,
Maybe you need to fix your headset, Miss Toby.
I
I
got
mean, damn it.
that. I'm
T
not Miss
Danielle.
Sophie.
It's Miss T Danielle, not Miss.
Yeah,
That's
Miss
okay, Charlie.
Toby.
Don't. Don't.
She,
That's
she
okay.
might have to fix her sense.
Jesus, take the wheel. Uh, but I here's my thing. I think they just came up with that off the fly, trying to separate themselves from the OGs. And
exactly.
nobody really adheres to that because I'm not no 2.0 bullshit. I'm just beef sector.
It's just beef sector for me. I don't know. I know the whole thing about wanting to differentiate, but for me, it's just one sector. There are no two different spaces. It's all YouTube at the end of the day, but it's just one beef sector. That's it. That's all.
I think
You
they
just
got
happen to have
upset
a
because people
different
didn't,
style how you do your content, you know? Hey, Styles
people,
Atisa. Hey, everybody.
you know how people separate the OGs and whatnot. I think that's why, and that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to differentiate themselves. You ain't got to differentiate yourself. Just give respect to your OGs. You know what I'm saying?
Ciao. It is just one beef sector, just one. That's it, and that's all. New people may come in, or even the old folks who've been around. They were at one point they were hailing the OGs, and I'm putting OGs in quotation. If you were around loving and being on the OGs panel and cartwheeling all up in their chats during their heydays, and you're here now claiming 2.0, I'm not for it. You were there.
Damn. I'll be
Hey
back.
Yaya.
My husband
Okay.
keeps coming back. I gotta go. I'll be back.
Okay,
Damn.
Okay.
all right.
All
Don't
Okay.
right.
don't get in no trouble now. Can't be messy with the hubby around.
What do you guys think about, and I'm asking the chat also, what do you guys think about what Sean said over there by Jay Dunn? And if I get it wrong, let me know. He said something to the effect that if you're providing content in the sector, you're considered beef sector. What do you guys think about that?
Here's the thing, we have this thing where a lot of people will say, you're not beef sector, you're not beef sector, you're not beef sector. And then you have other people that accept them. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I think it has to do with what the subbies, because if it wasn't for the subbies, we wouldn't be nothing. Like, we'd be talking to the four walls.
Exactly. Hmm. But what if they are already in their own, and I want to say established in air quotes, sector, and they come through over here? And I'm going to use the word that I hear a lot, interlopers. What if they're from a whole
Interlopers.
space and they come over here and they happen to go back and forth with someone and maybe a little drama comes up and stuff? Does that make them beef sector because they provided content for the sector to talk about for a little while?
They visit us. They visit us. I'm with AK on that one. They visit us. They
And
visit him.
there's a difference because you got other people who come from the different sectors and they know they're not beef sectors. They go back home when they're done. They go do
Yeah,
their
I
own.
know I'm entertainment
But then
sector
you got
with
some who come over here from wherever they come from and they plant their roots over here. They're like, setting
They
up
the
shop
people
and
that take off
everything.
their shoes and don't go back home.
Yeah, they don't go back home. And I'm just saying, like at least those other folks know that when they're done, they're going back to their own sector and doing their own thing. Apparently, some of them, their sector wasn't shit, and they come over here, and because they're getting the good life, the good treatment, they don't want to go back. If you were so hot, why weren't you hot over in your sector? Is what I ask. I keep asking these things. Like I've never gotten an answer. If you are such an it thing and you're doing so good, why weren't you an it thing and pulling them same numbers over where you're coming from? That's what I want to know. So you need the sector. And I keep saying this, and I think it's going to be well, the last time I did say it was my last time saying it. I keep saying this. The beef sector had its own niche, it had its own little niche market doing their own little thing over here. And that is what drew the other sectors over here. And now the beef sector is taking different bits and pieces and aspects of those other sector, and now it's watered down. If you get what I'm saying, that's
Mhm.
it. That's all.
And the crazy part is once you take that out of that rabbit out of the bag, it's hard to put it back in the bag.
Yeah. Hey, Auntie Donna. Did I skip her? Oh, here we go. Let me see. Mick says, I started in the mukbang sector, yet my algorithm is not the mukbang sector since early 2019. I didn't expect to hear that from him, but I guess, everybody has their own, ways that they see stuff. But I wasn't expecting to hear that from him, Dre Day, especially as someone who, pretty much was one of the first over here. I wasn't expecting that because if somebody comes from somewhere else, interlopers as they're called, and they come do a little thing and a little storyline pops off, does that make them automatically beef sector because they're sticking around longer than usual? I don't know. I don't know. Auntie Donna says that's the way he thinks. I think for myself, I don't care if some of them be over here till the day they die. I will still not claim them as beef sector. Okay, okay, I'm telling you. I understand that all too well, Auntie Donna. Mm-mm. And I agree. If they come over here and don't know how to go back home, well, it's too comfortable for them to go back
I
home.
don't know how to go back home, Miss T Danielle. I'll be honest with you. I always be staying here.
Yep, they actually did. They found their shine over here. They found it, and
Yeah.
now they're settled in. It's like Columbus. And not only that, I thought about it the other day. Maybe it's not a good example to use. Like there were actually some African well, let me not say it. Hold on.
Big Carrie's about to
I
let her messy out.
Yeah, I was. I was gonna say it. I was gonna say, like there were some African people who sold out their very own for to the white folks into slavery.
Man, people sell out for the white people all the time, man,
They
for
saw disease
money.
people, they saw money, they saw an opportunity. And we also have to understand about the different types of wars that were going on in the community. But at the same time, because there were different tribes, so I don't know if it's a good example, but it's pretty much the same thing I'm trying to come through with, that selling out happens and then we sell out our own people and cause more problems. So in a way, I am saying that the beef sector is selling itself out and it's damaging from within. That's all I'm going to say. Imploding. That's all I'm going to say. Mhm.
They must say this, like, I'm sorry, but I will not like the resto guy because he does. He hangs out with too many white racist people, and I just don't like it. I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
done did
mind
my
Resto.
research. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say this. I went
I
over there
know,
and did my
but I'm not gonna,
research,
go ahead.
and I don't like that shit. So, you know,
Oh, okay. I get you. I can understand because you have your reasons why you may not like someone. I get that. Dre Day says the essence of the beef sector is somewhat lost in the mix. Yeah, there's
Mm.
no uniqueness to it anymore. But the thing is, instead of us dwelling on what it's not or who is not doing what, go to the places that you love and show them the support. Turn the support up over there because the numbers speak. So when folks start seeing that their numbers aren't high anymore, they'll get the picture. They'll get the picture. They'll figure out what type of content you want. They'll see that you are all, going towards a particular type of content or a particular type of content creator. They'll see it for themselves. At some point, it may take a while, but they'll get the picture. Yeah. Dre Day says, I didn't either, Carrie, but I have an opinion on why I think Sean said that, but I'll hold it in for the moment. Okay. All right. Yeah, we hear beef sector adjacent. I'm just saying. T. Daniel says, stop talking to her, okay?
You did talk to me when you was up
She
there. You
made
was
her
like,
comment.
"Oh, did you say filter?" And I was like,
Disrespectfully says, it's funny because I thought I was coming into the beauty sector when I got here. Boy, was I in for a rude awakening. Because mixology, people were
"The
doing different
booty
content during that time. People were doing all sorts. People hear beef sector. I say this all the time. They hear beef sector and they think it's all beef. No, no. You had makeup challenges, hair challenges, like creative stuff was going on over here. Recaps or reviews, I should say, of different stuff. There was actually content going on over here. It's not just all beef. I try to tell you, I try to say it all the time. There is actual it's not just beef because you heard the word beef sector. Yeah, people fight, but then at the same time, people were actually doing content. Hold on.
man." Yeah,
Hey, Yaya.
yeah,
Hey,
hey,
nice
yeah.
yeah,
to hear.
y'all, beautiful.
Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing
I
good.
have
Hope
been.
you're doing good.
I just wanted to come up and say I have been having this discussion. I think for the last 3 of my lives. Some people. Wait a minute. 12, 14. Oh yeah, it's on 12th Street. It's the bomb, and they got a salmon pizza too, Terry. Sorry, y'all. That was a sidebar. I've been talking about this for a while. Um, I feel like I don't mind the sector growing, but it's the way that it's growing. And like Curry said, we pick up all the bits and pieces. We're picking up bits and pieces from other sectors that are not generally things that we would do, like the buying down. We've always flagged. We've always um called CPS and all the alphabet people. They've always doxed. But I think now it has become even more prevalent around here that we're just doing shit just to be. Well, I ain't saying they are just doing shit just to be doing it. Anything for a click and a view, anything to have your name out here, and it's sickening.
And
What the
it,
beef sector was roasting and gagging. We have gotten away from roasting and gagging and have gone straight to striking and flagging, and that's it. It's nothing there's no beef, there's no roast, there's no gag. People can't take you being beat up and virtually with words. It hurts you to your core where you have to go into someone's real life. I think it's weak as
right.
fuck.
And there's no fun in it anymore. There's no fun. It was fun. And I'm not saying that there weren't calls being made and all those other stuff. We're acknowledging that. But it wasn't to the extent that it's going on right now.
Yeah,
And
and I definitely like that style of like smash in your mouth, like word for word,
yes.
no kids, no nothing. But when they go to the kids, that means they lost.
Hmm. Yeah, and I noticed that people will be you're supposed to go back and forth with each other. What are you flagging people's shit down for? Go back to your channel and respond, is how I think.
And
Hey,
that's what it
Steph.
was. That's how we did
Live
day
for
for day.
live.
Exactly. You go live, I go live. You go live, I go live. That's what we did. You might get a skit
Exactly.
in there. You get a roast and a gag. Then you get an argument. It's just really changed and it's gotten really weak. Hey,
Yeah,
Livin.
it is. It is. And they cannot take words, and that's the problem. They want to give it. You want to dish that shit. You want to roast folks, you want to cuss folks, you want to come at folks. And then when they go back at you, you show that you're soft, you're sensitive. You can't take it. And
I
then you're
keep
behind the
telling
scenes
y'all
trying to see how the fuck people's channels
they
up.
got toilet tissue feelings. Toilet
Exactly.
tissue feelings around here.
Yeah, there's no more back and forth. And even so, you have to be checking the validity. You got to be checking to see if the roast or the arguments are even real. I got ZX in the back. Hold on. I think
Well,
that's
in
you.
that case, I'm leaving. Hmm.
Is that you, ZX?
Mm-mm.
It is. It is.
All right. Good night, people.
Good night, happy life. What you got going on, ZX?
Well, I just wanted to add my opinion. Just my little opinion.
First of all, before
Uh,
you give me your opinion, ZX, what made you decide to stick around the beef sector? Because I remember when you just started coming over. I think one of the first two channels I saw you on was Tracy and Jay Wilson, if I'm not wrong. So before you
no,
give
now
me your thing,
I never been on Tracy's sound.
oh yeah, you did. I was over there modding. You forgot? I had a different name. Oh yeah, a long ass time ago. You forgot,
Well, that would have
and
been.
you fell
Well,
out in
that
very
would have.
short order.
Yeah,
You
that
two fell out in
probably.
very short order.
Yeah, probably about her dragging children. That would have been my bar.
Not at that time.
I'm telling you, that would have
It
been
was
it.
when you just started. It was just when
Her,
you just
dr- her,
started.
her dragging children. I met Tracy in the black sector at Cladivas.
That was during the time of we merged, y'all. We merged. You remember that
I
merge
met,
song?
but I, but
Anyway,
I met Tracy in the black sector at. I met Tracy and Rico at Cladivas in the black sector. That's the truth.
mm,
Now,
that's when I started noticing. But what made you decide to stick around after
it was
after the
you for
sector?
the kind for me,
Hmm.
and this is a simple answer for me. It's a lot of content.
That's the point I'm trying to make because I know a lot of people are saying, "Why do you have him up here? He's not beef sector." But I wanted to make a point. I keep telling you guys that people from the different sectors they come over here because they like the content. You were
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
something
no,
different.
no. You said I like the content.
You
I
don't
don't
like
like the.
come again.
No, I said there is content. Doesn't mean I like
Okay,
what I
well
see. And majority. Let me give
there
you
is content, and that's the
I feel
point
like
I'm
a
this
trying
lot
to
of
content.
people
make.
came over because they like the cash apps and
And the
the
content
beef
was
stuff is
different
very
too.
generous.
Well, I brought my own following when I came over. I didn't rely on, I was the biggest in the black sector. That's a fact. That's a fact. I didn't come over here looking for subscribers because I knew it was a majority gay group of people or people that don't um, have the same moral values that I have. So I never look for subscribers or cash apps. Never.
Well, I
And
have
that's
to. I honestly feel like I think you did when you tried to merge with Fire.
well,
Now
let
this is
me
just my opinion. This is just my opinion. It ain't
I didn't
gospel,
I
but
didn't I did what I when I came over here, I came over here to go after Jay Wilson. That was my reason. Other than that, I probably would have stayed where I was at. I came over here to
Remember,
attack.
those are the two names I called: Jay
I,
Wilson and
I, I'm
Tracy.
going to explain it to you. I came over to go after Jay Wilson for being a fake preacher. And the contrast, him saying he's a Christian and the Christian code or the Bible and how he goes against it. That was my purpose. I never came over for any other reason. Then I became more familiar with Phoebe, who started talking about some of the things that happened in the black sector between me and Jazzy G and me and Cookie. And that's how I became familiar with Fabe. But then I'm like, yo, I don't think you're being fair. I don't think you were there. You weren't, you weren't a part of the conversation. So how can you give an accurate feedback on me and my interactions in the black sector? And then she came on my radar. Tracy and Rico, I knew before
Yeah,
the
because they were
beat
big
sector.
Clive fans. They were big Clive Diva people.
Yeah,
Both of
I
them.
remember. I
Yeah,
remember
they
when.
said they fought over there. I
So let
remember.
me let me get to it. So y'all were, not to make it about me, but you were talking about the B sector, and maybe it does have a little bit to do with me. Remember, I said the content or the contrast. It was full of content. I came to criticize. I'm a critic. I came to criticize Jay Wilson for being a fake preacher. Then I stuck around because of the engagement with 5'8", and we never really hit that hard. But then people started doxing her, giving me her information. That is when um, uh, Loop Loop, Gigi Loop Loop, she came over, started giving me information.
That was DG
Uh,
Luke.
and Dory
Oh yeah,
came
I
over,
remember that.
started doxing everybody. They were the ones that were doxing Jay Wilson initially. And I got that information. I went a little bit more. I critiqued, I criticized. Then, with my interaction with 5'8", trying to smooth her out on the misinformation, I kind of looked at it and I was like, oh, all right, you kind of cool. Like, you ain't really a part of this, madness. And I took a liking to her. And she turned her camera on, which I appreciated. I was like, oh, all right. And then people started doxing her to me. And once I started interacting with her, that's when I became familiar with James, DKL,
Kwani.
Sean Bradley, those people, and then I heard whispers of VS Icon. I'm laying it out to you, and I was like, wow. And Jay Dunn used to come over to my panel. She was there. Um, but then when and this goes to y'all talking about the B sucker, and it was going to be my question. Um, Then when I saw the attacks on Five Baby's Child, um, by Jay Dunn, Read the Heart, I did multiple videos about why y'all attacking these kids. Why would you talk about her daughter, DKL? Something about giving the baby, um, a baby that died 20 something years ago, and bringing that up. And I was like, wow, why would y'all do that? Cuss them out, punk motherfucker. You ain't shit. Fake preacher, you ain't shit. All y'all ain't shit. That was my thing. Jay Dunn, you ain't shit. Oh, she a lesbian. Oh, fucking confused ass bitch. The fuck you doing? Why you attacking her child, her daughter? Tracy, you attacking her
Okay,
daughter.
but
Everything.
I think you're taking shots. I think this
I'm
taking the
not. Of
conversation
every.
away.
No, I'm being
I know you
honest.
said these things.
But
I know, but we've heard you say these things. We don't have to regurgitate that.
no,
It's
well, you
on
asked
you.
me a
We're
question.
trying to have
I'm
a real
talking.
conversation.
I'm trying to make a point. And the point is that your beefing sector that you're so proud of is nothing but disrespect. And you think that there's supposed to be boundaries on it. There is no boundary when there is no moral code. And that was my content. My content is to talk shit about the people that break the community code. You're proud of this beefing sector. Proud. We beef. We roast. We gag. I don't hear no
But not
comedians.
everybody talks about. You don't hear comedians. You
No,
probably
I'm
didn't hear.
majority.
You
I like
probably haven't
Rita.
met Deanna or Rita
No, I
or
like.
Reed.
I was about to name some of the people
Oh,
that I
interesting.
think are funny. There are some people who can be funny, and I'll acknowledge that.
Is that you, T.
But
Danielle?
I think
Yes,
the I
Carrie.
th-
We I came to be the spokesperson for the chat. We're tired. Can
He's
we
landing
please
his
move
plane.
on to us to
He's landing
because
his
he's too
plane.
long winded. We are tired. Thank you.
Hey,
Okay,
everybody coming in.
chat representative. Okay, T. Danielle. Go ahead, ZX.
I think the point is that beefing is disrespect, fighting, arguing, rudeness. No focused conversation with any value, with no value at all. Dysfunctional relationships. It's like a dysfunctional family. That's the way I look
It
at it.
sure was. It sure was. I don't even see the sense of
It was
community
very.
anymore. It was
Hmm.
it was dysfunctional, but it was our family. And the thing is, with everything, you're gonna find good and bad. So there was good. There were people who were just sticking to only the roasting and the gagging. And then you had those other people who were doing other evil stuff from what I saw. So I'm hearing you
And those were
pinpoint
the
the
weak ones.
negatives that
That's
you
where the
saw.
doxing and stuff came in
Right.
because
But
they
then
couldn't
there were
take the
other people
roasting
doing
and the
actual
gagging.
content. So maybe those were the ones you were seeing. But then there were other
Well,
people who were doing other content and commentary and different stuff. And the ones who may be doing content on different things that because the masses don't go, you don't hear about it.
look who are the most popular. The most popular in your sector are the most dysfunctional, the most hypocritical, the fakest, the play runners. These are the most popular. The liars, the cheaters, the scammers. For me,
That's not
that's
true.
kind.
That's not true.
Well, who are the most popular right
You
now?
can't get any. The most popular is mother,
No,
and
no.
nothing that you said applies to him.
Well, I think he sits alone. I don't. I'm talking about ritually daily, every other day. Who is the most popular? I'll give James his credit, and I actually um am trying to do some of the same things myself in order to go beyond. And that's the thing. When you talk about beefing, it's a cap on it. It's only so far you can grow. You're not going to grow beyond this small group of people. This is a small microcosm.
Let me tell you something, and
And so was the
Yaya, you
black
could stop me
sector.
if you want. You could correct me if I'm wrong. Before this place got a name, wasn't Armand Wiggins over here and Tasha?
Wiggins, Tasha K.
And they
Tasha
Yeah.
K and Armin
and they
Wiggins,
grew they grew
and look at what
beyond.
happened. So I'm just
Even
saying,
we
everyone
even
has a
had someone
chance to
after
grow.
them. What's the girl name with the the dreadhead girl that does
You talking about Lockheed
comment?
Boss Lady? Kamisha
Yes.
Reviews?
We got a couple of
Yes.
people in the black circle that grew beyond. That's my point. You have to change your metrics in order to grow. You're never going to get 100,000 beefing. You're never going to get it. You're never going
But
to get
that's not what
50,000.
those who tend
But
to
the beef
stay here.
sector is not
If you
for
want to
beef
stay here,
only.
that's not what we want. We want to be. We want to
No,
roast and gang.
no, but you're not to me. You're not roasting and gagging, being
Oh yes, yes,
disrespectful.
Madison.
Being
When you
disrespectful is
played the
not
dozens,
roasting and
you were
gagging.
disrespectful. You trying to switch it with the dozens? We are from the same era. You know, we played the dozens growing up. It has always been a thing. It's nothing but the dozens on the internet. That's all it is.
Well, I remember a different type. Like I said, I can recognize a comedian roasting and gagging, but this stuff is it's personal, it's intrusive, it's hurtful. When you drag dead children, when you regurgitate lies that you don't even know if they're true, but you call that roasting. You're not
We
roasting.
never had
You
live roasting. It's something new that was brought over from the different sectors. We didn't do live roasting.
so the question is, where are you now? And what?
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about how we have picked up all the bits and pieces from all these other different
Other
sectors that have come
sectors.
over here.
Right.
Right. And who brought the people over?
You can't
Who,
bring nobody over. People just pop up.
you well
And if you
remember
allow
Todd.
them on your, excuse me, I didn't hear you.
I was gonna say you brought up Armand Wiggins and Tasha K. Once they
Yeah, Funky
grow
Dyneville. It's a whole lot of them that were here.
once they grow to a certain point, you don't see them around no more, and you won't
And they
see
have
Oh,
all dropped back
you
down.
won't.
No,
they
sir.
do come
Armand and
around, but
DKL just
still.
did something.
You don't
Tasha
see
K has been
Armand,
dropping.
DKL. You don't see Tasha K dropping in different chats, whether it's Jay Wilson's or Timothy Gray.
T.S. Madison has
He's
come
all
down
around.
here.
They're
So,
all
no,
over
don't
here.
say they don't
They're
come
watching the
back.
clouds though. They stay in the clouds most of the
What
time, but
I
they're
guess
coming back now.
the
And
point
Quick
that I
Ray.
the point that I was trying to make is you won't see them inviting this type of dumb shit to their platforms. Whether they come around every now and then or sit in the clouds, it's not marketable. You can't market this this confusion.
But who
It may
says
be
it's all
fun.
about the money? It's fun. It's a way. It's a breakaway from everyday life. It's a
Wow, from your day
breakaway
in life, right?
from dealing with
We just
what
want to
we
be
deal with
entertained.
every day.
And it's supposed to just be entertainment for us. That's what it is. It's supposed to be, but
Some
some
people,
people
y'all
make
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 this
it too
shit y'all
dark.
life. It's not our life.
Oh, we just want to have this is an alternative to watching TV. There's still drama on
It,
TV. There's still all sorts of violence on different movies you watch and stuff. This is entertainment for us and nothing else. Well, for me it is. Like I'll never see myself getting personal and taking stuff off of here. And I'm not looking to grow over here because I know what type of content will make me grow or not grow. I know what sector I should be in if I want to do certain types of stuff, you know? So it's not that anybody
Exactly.
not everybody is
well,
looking for that. They just come on here for entertainment. That's what it is.
and that
Just
might
like
be the
watching
case.
TV.
And that might be the case. I'm not gonna say that you don't have the right, but what is the purpose? And how did you get here and what value is it? I think those would be the
It
questions.
puts a smile on my face. How did I get here? I followed from what was her name? Um, she didn't change her name to Kit, but I can't remember.
Sweet
Oh
mom?
my God. No, well, I followed her too, but it wasn't
Oh
Sweet
yeah,
Mom.
I was watching her
The,
at one point.
right. My whole thing is you trying to make this seem like we are beneath because we find laughter in what we do over here. And
No,
frankly, I
no.
feel like if y'all
For
don't
some of
like
us,
what
it's
we do,
only our
why do
guilty
y'all come over
pleasure.
I'm
here in droves?
I'm giving you my simple um perspective. Now, if you continue and it makes you feel good, more power to you. If that's your thing, I'm telling you how some people feel or look at it. Now, do your thing. But for me, it's just a group of rude, disrespectful people with a lack of focus. There's no real subject matter that's going to benefit people. It's just a
What
bunch of
what the benefit is that we come here to laugh. We come here to get away from our daily lives. We come here to have fun. And I've seen it boggles my mind that you feel that because what we like, you don't like, that there's a problem. I
No,
don't
I
like what y'all
never.
do over there in the black sector, but I
No,
don't go over there to try to tell y'all
no,
what y'all need to be
no.
doing and how to
I,
fix it. And I feel
I'm
that
not.
all of you new people, when y'all come
Don't they
over
pull
here,
up over
y'all
there though?
always want to change what we have got here instead of just minding your business. If it's not for you, leave.
And what I say again is, I think you're rich with content for me because I'm a critic, and I talk about what's best for the man, woman, and child, and the black community in particular. And when I look at this group of people, I think you're a joke, but you're not funny,
But there's
but you're a
sectors for
joke.
that.
But
But
then
there's
you have to
sectors for
go to
that.
the
And we
other
find that
sectors
you to
to
be
find
very
uplifting
hypocritical about the
content,
things that you
ZX.
say.
And
If
that
it's
might
not
be the
over here,
case.
you but
And
ZX, there are other sectors you could go to for that type of stuff if you want to do uplifting content and stuff. If you don't find it
no,
over here, I know you're
no,
saying
I just
you critique the
I
wrong.
love looking at it because it opens my eyes. There are things that I've seen and heard that I've never heard in my real life. Like my
And they
God.
don't do that over by the Mo3 sector
And
or
they
the
don't
X
no,
sector.
they don't do that no place but on YouTube. Some of the things I hear, some of the stupidity I watch, they only do it on YouTube. So if you find it, you might find it entertaining. I find it shocking. And that's the difference. And I'm not trying to be a part of nobody's sector. I'm doing my own thing. Like it or not,
I find that
support or not.
I find that hard to believe when every time we turn around, you're here.
No, I'm not at your channel. I'm at Barry Carey's. I like her content.
I'm saying the beef sector.
W-
Very carry is
w-
very much beef sector.
no, there are good people, and what I'm saying to you is, and people, and forgive me, and I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. There are some good people who have great
Passionate. I
conversation,
talk very
who have
passionately. I don't want you to
who
think
have.
I'm getting upset. We're
No,
having a
I'm just
discussion.
answering.
We're not
I'm
personal enough.
I'm answering your question or your statement.
Okay.
There are some people that I do enjoy. I'm not subscribed to you. I'm not. I listen
And I'm
to
not subscribed to
their
you. I mean,
listen
period.
to let me finish my statement. What I'm saying is I don't watch you, so therefore I really don't talk about you. But I watch Carrie and she's balanced. I enjoy some of her content. I'm here when she only got 26 people in the chat. I'm here because she's talking about something relevant. When she's talking about other shit other than dysfunctional dumb shit, I'm here and I'll
Are
support. I
you a
give.
member? Well, are you a member?
I. It, what does that have to do with anything?
What you enjoy? Why don't you pay for what you enjoy?
I'm just
I mean, you're
making
strong.
a.
You have
I'm just. I mean, you keep raising the bar, and what I'm saying
okay.
is that I believe there are some people who have good content. That's all I was trying to say, and I
There are
don't
several
watch.
people that have good content, and we that's
Well,
the whole thing that's beautiful about YouTube. You go where you find entertainment.
and that's what I do. The rest I put on a hit list, and I look at them and I go, "You's a dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna talk about you. Oh, you are some sick motherfuckers. I'm gonna talk about you." And that's how I do it. But that's my thing. But that don't mean I look at everybody as a whole. So when I hear about roasting and gagging, I'm like, where? Because I don't see none of this shit as being funny. I don't see it being. This is just me.
That's just
And
part of
then,
the discussion we were having. Like the roasting and
right,
the gagging and stuff that were once was, we don't see it a lot around here anymore.
right. I
Because it
can
used to
agree
be
with that. I like Rita Run shit. I remember when I've watched Rita do skits. You dig? And I would laugh when she on one. You dig? But I think that when it comes to certain shit, I don't see it
Can I ask you a
as
question
funny.
respectfully?
Sure.
Can you tell me one skit of Rita's that you reminded that you can remember that made you laugh?
I don't know the name of it, but I actually featured her on my channel. I featured her, and she was dancing. Um, I don't know the name of it. I can't give you a verbatim about what she was talking about, but I've actually featured her and saying she's funny and cute and then a beautiful woman, and I got attacked for it. Attacked for giving somebody props for not being ignorant. But I think she's funny, when she's in a good mood and people aren't hurting her or reminding her of her past or indiscretions. And that is what I see the beat sector is. It's about living in the past, finding out what you can learn about somebody to talk shit about them, whether you know it's true or not. And that's not
That's not the
roasting and
point. The
gagging.
beef sector, it was all roasting and gagging was always true over here. It's becoming the last few years when people came over and the live roasting started coming into play. But for the most part, real beef sector, we don't live roast.
Well, I can get with that.
We don't
I can,
run plays.
yeah,
Well, I
it's
should
a
say the
lot of
content
play
creators,
running.
the
Exactly.
real content creators, they don't run plays, they don't lie roast. Those things were never around here, at least not that I know of. So things
Yeah,
are changing, the dynamics is changing, the content is changing.
I
And it
can get
also
with
has to
that.
do with the different CCs that are people who are now, running their channels.
I can get with that. But when you like you say, when you have decent content, respectful content, funny content about the world, not just another person in this group,
No, but that's
but it
what makes the beef sector the beef sector. We talk about
uh,
each other. We didn't
well,
really care about
okay.
what was going on outside of our little bubble. Like you said, it was a dysfunctional family, and that's
That
what it
that
is.
and that's why you got what you got. Period. It's a dysfunctional family. And that's why you're gonna have what you have.
And we are
And
happy
people
with
can
it,
say the same thing about the
and we are
Mosby
happy with
sector,
it.
the black sector, all of those other sectors, dysfunctional as well. The
No,
same thing.
there
Even the
are
makeup
there
sector, even the same
Every
thing goes on
sector,
in
the
the
mommy sector,
makeup sector.
the makeup
Every
sector.
sector.
I was even hearing about this Bible sector that is so messy over there that one of my subscribers was telling me about over there. Like they'd be over there thumping Bibles and they're as messy as shit.
Oh, the
So it's
church
like it's
sector be reading
everywhere.
each other for filth, buddy. But
I'm
with the
not
mouth.
saying that there aren't people who disagree. I'm not saying there aren't people that fight dirty. I'm not saying that at all. I was just giving you my response to the topic at hand.
It just feels like you're hating on the club because you outside and you can't get in. That's how it
Uh,
feels to me. That
and I think,
that you
and
you never have anything good to say about the sector, but
I,
you're always inserting yourself in the sector.
but again, I'm not trying to be a part of nothing, and
But
that
your
seems to
actions,
be,
but your
but
actions show
that
differently.
always, but that always seems to be the comeback. You just want to get in. Get into what? What type of retirement plan do you got? What exactly are you going to give me?
I don't come here
Nothing.
for a 401k plan
This
from
is
the
my
beef
Okay,
sector.
that's where I
I've
work.
never
I got my
expected
own
that.
shit going on. I'm
right.
not looking
That's
for
my
any of
point.
that.
That's my point. That's my point. So to me, it's kind of a
We
weak
do it for
argument.
fun. This is what I'm saying. It's like you're taking this is our real life. You don't see that we
You don't
come
think
here for
you don't think that it's people real life being exposed, mothers treating their children poorly, grown women dragging dead babies. I mean, you don't think that that's real life
Dre Day,
dysfunctional?
Dre Day. I'm gonna read Dre
that's
Day's
not the
comment.
the
Dre Day says we
we have
have authors who have produced books chronicling events in the beef sector. Bruh, our dysfunction makes sense to us, and it makes good entertainment, and that is why we're here.
And that might be, your thing. I'm just giving you my perspective respectfully. You ain't gotta like it, but in a sense, I'm beefing for real. See,
You're
you call
beefing for
yourself. No,
dollars.
let me
You're
finish.
beefing for dollars. Because
Let me
otherwise, why would
finish,
you come over here?
ma'am,
There's so many other places
ma'am,
you could go.
ma'am. You call yourself the beefing sector, but you don't like beef. You don't like being critiqued. So therefore, I'm beefing. When I talk my shit, I'm beefing. But you don't
But you're
want
not.
beef. No, I'm beefing. I'll drag a
We're beef.
hooker. I'll grab.
You're
I will
not
drag
beefing. You're
you.
critiquing.
I I will critique and drag you by your eyebrows. I'm
Okay.
beefing, but I'm just never going to
Okay.
talk about your dead children. I'm never going to talk about, certain things. That's it. I have boundaries. But if you get up on my radar, I'll talk shit about you. I'm beefing. And I don't give a damn who like it or not. But
Well,
I
okay.
ain't
Well,
gonna lie
let
on
me
you.
tell you something. Where I'm gonna tell you where I caught you in the line right there. When you very first came up here with and you started getting with Kimmy, because Kimmy and I were beefing. You decided that you asked for my information because you were going to dox me. So don't say because you're beefing because of something that I said. You knew nothing about me and you were ready to
Exactly.
dox me. You came here
It,
for
it,
dollars. You came here
no,
for
no,
dollars.
no.
Call
How
a
would
spade a spade.
yeah. To keep it funky with you, I make more than a lot of y'all, and I ain't got to be a part of. I get mine, but you know what I'm told? Don't show it. Don't let them know
But
how
how do you
good
know?
you get it. Cause I know some of y'all don't make a
Other
some of,
topics, old
I don't gotta sit online for 5 hours to make $500 regularly. So I mean, we different. You give me your perspective, I give you mine. I don't show you everything because it ain't none of your business. But don't say I came for the money. Who? From who? What are you talking about? If I get it, I get it. If not, I do it from my heart. I think I think I think it's a misconception that you got a gold pot. No, you don't. The gold pot is outside. I use you for content. I'm not trying to be a part of or be friends with anybody and be fake friends. I'll take a real friend over 1,000 fake friends. That's me. I'll take my small core group over 500 people any day. It don't take 1,000 people, 400 people in your chat to get $400. All you need is 10 good people, and you can make major money, major. So it ain't about the money. It's about finding the right people that care about the same things you care about. And some of the shit that I see,
hold on
I
one second.
talk.
Which one of them do I remove? Yeah, you gotta talk, sir.
Remove the one that's not moving. I'm
There
sorry.
you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, with that, I'll say thank you, very Carrie. I like Carrie, very Carrie.
Thank you for
You
coming up.
know, I do. I love Caribbean women. I was in a relationship for about 4 years. Um, I love my Atkian rice. You understand? She turned me on. One of my best friends. I love them. I find I find women with accents and people who aren't American.
Mr. CX, Barry Carey's
Yeah.
mine. No, I'm just kidding. Barry Carey, you might, girl. You might. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I don't know. I
You
just
don't swing
listen.
that way, Charlie. You gotta stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, people gonna really think I go that
They're
way when
gonna
I'm
think
totally
that.
a married
Mm-mm.
woman. I'm
Never touch
totally
one of
married.
those, girl.
Yeah, they're gonna start expose Charlie's gay and
Charlie's
married.
gay.
Yeah, yeah.
They know
That's
how to
gonna be
come
the
to
new
me with
thing.
that. But yeah. But it is what it is, though. Conversations are meant to be had. We had that. I'm glad I got to hear your point of view, and it pretty much for me, Yaya and Charlie, it shows what the other people in the other sectors are thinking. That's all. That's pretty much why I wanted to hear him out, to see
And I
pretty
thank you.
much what people in the other
And
sectors
and
are thinking about the beef
and
sector.
you know what? I give you props as a content creator because you're not click click gang gang. You're independent. I
Yeah, I
like
don't do
that.
that.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's like I don't like him. Why you got him here? Well, because we're having a discussion, and it makes for whether you agree or not. It makes for good conversation. Everybody gets on this click click gang gang. I don't do fake support. I don't do clicks. All I want is grown folk. That's all, grown folk. If you ain't grown, stay the hell away from me. If you
But,
disagree with me, you
but
can.
but you can tell us before you go that you do love the beef sector, though. You gotta admit that part, though. Okay.
No, very
Yeah, you
carry,
do.
very carry.
You
No,
do.
very carry, very
You are
carry.
over here lying. You said
No,
it's for
no, no,
critique and content and stuff, but you like
no.
it over here.
To be quite honest with you, I'm only subscribed to about six channel holders, 6 or 7.
And that is why you
I
don't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I look at a lot more than the B sector, a whole lot more.
But if you're only subscribed to about 6 people, you don't know what everybody else has to offer. You're pretty much putting everybody in this little glass bubble, like everybody's
E-
doing the same thing.
No, the
And
people that
you have to
are,
describe what the beef sector is or is not.
I'm I'm
Because you have
subscribed.
at least a good 30 or more people who do content over here. Not
I
not
I I I I am subscribed to you. I will say that openly. I am subscribed to some chaos demons. I look
They
at them
say
for
I'm gonna be
different.
a hookah next week. Oh,
I mean, look,
what
and
what
you know what? You know what I don't do. This. I understand some people have audience participation. I don't even look at my chat when I'm talking. I just don't, because when I talk, I got something to say, and chat doesn't control me. A lot of people want that
Chat
power.
does control you though. That's where you. That's what makes or break us. I find that a lot
oh, your sound is messing up. Yeah, yeah.
I disagree.
Your
will be
My
sound went
chat
off.
nothing.
don't control me.
Yeah, yeah. Your
You know,
sound went off, so you gotta repeat what you said. I didn't hear
I
anything.
said I said that I find that a lot of the content creators today are saying that a subby needs to stay in a subby's place. The chat doesn't control them, but without the chat, you have nothing.
I agree with you, but that don't mean you're gonna control me. My moderators control my chat, and that's
Right,
why I
but
don't pay attention.
they're there to hear what you have to say, but they would also like to interact with you.
And then you can hit the link. You want to interact? Hit the
Everybody
link.
doesn't hit
It's
links though, but everybody doesn't hit links.
then you ain't got no voice with me. You got my phone number. You can call me. Other than that, I'm not sitting around feeding off of a chat. That's not my
Okay.
style. Some people feed their whole show is sitting there regurgitating what the chat talk. I don't look at the chat. I come if we gonna talk, let's talk.
No,
But I'm not
I'm gonna
gonna
I
do it.
interact with
mean,
my chat. I'm
there are a lot of
definitely interacting with my chat because
I'm
exactly
not
me
saying I
too. Me
don't.
too.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying the first 35, 45 minutes of my commentary is my commentary. And I'm going to lay it out from there. If I always say, if you disagree, you're more than welcome to come up. Or if you agree, you're more than welcome to come up. But I'm not going to argue with a troll in the chat. I'm just not going to do it. What I look like arguing with somebody under 3 accounts? I'm not going to do it. This ain't reality TV for me, where everybody gets to just jump in and control the tempo of a conversation without ever hearing your voice or seeing your face. I don't buy into that. That's just me, though. But if it works for you, touche. Congratulations. But everybody don't got to follow the same model of interacting with the chat. I got good people with wrenches. And if you are disrespectful, stupid, off subject, or announcing or doxing, they get you up out of here. Period. But I'm not gonna sit there and let them feed me for a conversation. I'm the show, not the chat. Can you dig it?
I mean, I kind of do that, so I feel like attacked right now. Because here's the thing: is sometimes I'm gonna say this. I don't do like commentary on the beef sips, right? I have conversations with my people. Do you know how many great conversations that's led to? Like we've talked about everything from politics to what's going on in the celebrity world, who passed that day, like rest in peace Ozzy Osbourne. Speaking of which,
And Malcolm.
hmm and rest in peace Theo. You know the Huxtables. That's like my childhood, bro. But anyway, so the chat does add a great value. Most 90% of the time, I'm gonna tell you something as a subby, and I'm pretty sure Very Carrie and Yaya a lot of times will agree with me, and possibly you too, Zix. The chat is where it's at. A lot of the times, they can make or
Exactly.
break a place and make it fun, and it's just I love the chat. The
I
chat be
look at
on.
Exactly.
the chats be running amok. They be running amok, and
Not
that's
always.
cool. If that's cool, if you feed off of that, I don't. That's all I'm saying. I don't.
You can choose to feed off of positive comments in your chat. Everything. You don't have to highlight the negative. You can ignore that.
And I don't. We get rid of it. My moderators get rid of it. You don't see me and my moderator. Last time I've had a openly public disagreement was 3 years ago with me and one of my moderators. And I am so sorry because at the end of the day, she was right. And but you don't see me using my moderators as content, falling out. All of that to me is dysfunctional. Why you got two moderators that don't like each other fighting in the chat using your platform to argue back? I think that's so childish. If you don't like each other, unsubscribe. And let me read this. Can I see how far? Can you go back to that comment on your screen because I can't see the chat. Something about that's why you ain't got no viewers. And you're right. If you're gonna
No,
be
that's
stupid,
not what it says. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
see
They
how
said
far
see
you
how far
go.
you go with
Okay.
no chat and no viewers.
And you
That's
know
not. She
what?
didn't say you
And I
didn't have any.
What she's
let
saying
let me
here is that the
let me
subscribers
let
are
me
important.
let me address it. I have grown a channel over 5,000 subscribers with shorts without a chat. What are you talking about? See, if you only look at it one dimensional, you're only gonna get a one dimensional product. But
Ooh,
I have
I feel
taken
like you brought them subscribers. I'm sorry because it doesn't reflect in your chat.
and again, I don't care. If I can reach 5,000, 20,000, 40,000 people with my message and my content, who gives a damn about a chat and an ignorant chat? Why would I care? So the point I'm trying to make is that you can do content without a chat and get way more subscribers. That's a lie. That's a lie. You can get views without a chat. Some people just like being stupid, and that's cool. Be stupid someplace else. I don't tolerate it. I'm gonna drop down. I appreciate you. I also I'll hit your link sometimes, but I also look for it to be returned. A favor for a favor. You dig? I can have a discussion with anybody, but I'm not looking for promotion. I'm not looking for subscribers, especially dumbass people, unfocused people. You can stay right where you at, have fun, being a hater, have fun, being stupid. You know who I like? You won't believe. I like Ronnie Q. I'm still subscribed to Ronnie Q. I go over to her channel. When she's talking about politics, I enjoy it. It's not stupid shit. But y'all don't support good content. I go over to Miss Olivia sometime when she's talking about things of a historical value. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So don't say I don't support people. I go give my little thumbs up. I'm one of them people. But y'all don't support good content. You support fuck shit, dumb shit. And to me, fuck shit and dumb shit is not roasting and gagging. Running plays is not roasting and gagging. Now I
Hollering and
enjoy
screaming and call them women bitches, hookers, and hoes is not entertainment either.
for you. But for my group of people, it is.
Exactly. So roasting and gagging is not for you. So that's why I
No,
don't come
I
over
know.
there because it's not for me.
But I never invited you, and again,
I
I
never
don't
asked to
watch
be
you.
invited, and we've
So
never
so
invited you. And we've never
exactly.
invited you to come to the B
So
sector. But
it's
yet
a
again, here you are.
but it's a
You just
point
like to
that
talk to hear yourself talk. You said you were leaving at least 5 times. We would
but
like to get
but you
back to our
keep
conversation.
and again, and I'm gonna say this respectfully, Yaya. I really am. When I come to someone else's channel, I come to talk to the channel holder. I don't come to engage repeatedly with another panelist. If I wanted to talk to you, I would click
Then
your
you
link. But let me
call her.
finish. Let me
Call her.
finish. I would click your link. And when I'm on
No, you
somebody
wouldn't.
else's panel, when I'm on someone else's panel, it is at her grace,
Don't
not
go there.
yours.
Don't bring this left. Let's just
No,
keep it.
that's my point. Well, I can't stand it. It's very disrespectful, and to me,
And
that's
you're very
controlling.
disrespectful. How do you expect to give respect when you have been nothing but disrespectful? The whole
Can
time you
you
came here, all you did
Remember,
was
you guys
discuss
started off
us
having a
as if we
discussion,
were
so
lesser
don't
than.
go left.
again? If you can't handle the truth, don't talk to
It ain't
me.
the truth.
I did.
It's my
I did not
opinion.
come.
It's my
I did
opinion.
not come. Again, I did not come up here to talk to you. You
We
had a
have asked you.
question,
We've heard you time and time again. You're just
but
regurgitating the same shit you said
no, no.
15 minutes ago.
I'm focused. Based on what you just said, I'm addressing it. I'm very focused. I don't get caught up in minutia. And you said something about coming over here and being around us. I'm not around you or came nowhere to you. I'm an adult. And if I like Barry Carey and she gives me the courtesy and allows me to do that, that's between me and her. And you ain't have to talk to me. Now, thank you, Barry Carey. I appreciate you. You have a great
Okay.
day.
Okay, cool. Thank you for coming up. All right.
You will forever be the widow whisperer. Number
I
one.
know. I've just taken the title. I just took it. You gave it to me and I took it. I thought not number one. I thought it was YouTube cameras. Oh my
No, you've moved to number one. Happy
god.
Life and him on the same show. Hmm.
Oh my god. It's a lot going. But anyways, yeah, yeah, we were talking earlier on about the fact that the roasts and the jags and the gags are almost non-existent in here. And
Exactly.
something I've been seeing for a while because I remember one of the main reasons why I stuck around here for so long is because of the roast. And then, people just you could be able to if somebody had their camera on, they could roast down to the everything in the background. They're here, like everything. It was just something different. It was just different over here, and that is why I stuck around. I liked that. If you could be able to say stuff off the top of your head, and that is why I like people like Deanna and Rick Reed. And there are people who could
Exactly.
just, uh, I don't know, their tongue is light, as people would say, from my
I mean,
personal.
we've gotten roast from even we've even gotten skits from Rose. You know what I'm saying? You never know
Yes,
who. Remember
that is
when April
entertainment.
Walker would say she would do roast, do skits. It's just
Right.
we've lost a lot of what we the core of the beef sector was. And
It is.
oh,
And a
he
lot of
live
people
now.
who
I figured he
who
would be. And he can call me every
What is
disrespectful
their
bitch
name in the
in the
title?
world, and I don't care because he's a disrespectful in the closet ass punk.
You see
He
what
come over
the
here,
video
he disdain he has such a disdain for the beef sector, but every time we look up, this motherfucker is in a chat. He wanna click a link.
child. And what is it that made like April Walker stop coming live? Because the last thing I remember seeing was her being locked up somewhere. That's the last video I watched of her. I
I
don't know what.
think she could drop in a chat after that, but I've only seen her once since then.
Okay, because I don't remember what it is. I just know I don't see her around anymore. And a lot of people who were doing content back then, they don't do it anymore. We're not trying to live back in the days or what the beef sector was supposed to be. We're not trying to do that. We're also trying to show you that people who are actually doing real content, they don't get the type of support and they don't come around anymore. And some of them see the changes or they don't like, what they're seeing in the street, so they don't come live as much anymore. Think about it.
Exactly.
And that is what makes them stay away. And then those who think they're running shit, they're not doing shit. Well, at least for me, it's
Lemons
not.
outside outstanding hot boy summer BBL said that April had a major death in her family. Not that April, we're not talking about on site
On
April, we're talking
not
about
on
April
site.
Walker.
I don't even see on site come around anymore. And last that thing I
Well,
saw on her
she
page,
just
she had a baby. I don't know if it's her grand or if it's hers, because at one point she did say she was pregnant. I don't know if it was
well,
true
she
or
said
not.
she lost her baby. She
And
had
her
a
son.
grandbaby, but and her son passed.
Yeah, and I did see the video of her son's funeral and stuff.
She's talking about Max.
Condolences to you, April. But the other April is what we're talking about. Like people who used to do their skits and stuff and do
Oh,
like
he said, yeah, he talking about April Walker did had it.
oh okay. So you're saying that's one of the reasons why? Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I just remember seeing her getting locked up and she was filming while she was in there too. Y'all don't remember that?
I remember. It was
Yeah.
supposed to have been
For
shoplifting.
shoplifting. Yeah, and I didn't see her around after that. Or maybe she just probably didn't go live. But I'm just oh, she was devastated. Oh. And I don't see Boss Lady New Jersey. I don't know if it's not I don't know
She
if
does a
YouTube
lot of shorts.
subscribed me. Okay.
She's been doing a lot of shorts. I watch her.
Oh, okay. I don't see I need to go look to see if I was unsubscribed. Because YouTube does that. Because I've been
Yeah, they
unsubscribed
will
from quite a
unsubscribe
few
you from
people
people.
here. I don't know
Hmm.
why they do that.
They be tripping and be mean.
Yeah.
I've had to resubscribe to y'all before. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
I ain't never unsubscribed from nobody.
Yeah. So
Oh, I
YouTube
heard.
does that. So
I be
I,
forgetting I'm subscribed to some folks, and then their notification pops up out of nowhere.
yeah. But like I'm saying, the supposed people call them town hall meetings and stuff. Some people may not see it going anywhere or whatever. I get that. I see that happening, but at the same time, it's a way for the subscribers to tell how they feel. It's a way for the content creators to be able to discuss stuff. Things don't always get solved because it's not necessarily we're looking for a problem to be solved. The subscribers, you have the power to shift things around over here. Because if there's nobody to
Exactly.
watch
And
the crap,
have
that crap
have you
won't
noticed
grow.
people been saying, well, let me put a name on. Let me told the subbies that they need to stay in their place.
Oh,
A subby
really?
need to stay in their place. I'm like,
What?
how? Do
What?
you realize what you just said?
I didn't know. I've been hearing mention about Subby staying in their place. We've talked about it over here, but I didn't know he was one of them who said that too. Like, what is their
Yeah, well,
place?
it was just
They're
recently
the
he said,
ones who give you the numbers. If you cannot boast about
exactly.
the check
That's
that
your
you get at
paycheck.
the end of the month, if you're going to tell people about your Cash App or your AdSense check, it's the subbies that make you have that, not ghosts. So
Exactly.
what is their
In
place
their
in here?
place,
That is what I'm saying. Any
I keep
changes that
telling
is
y'all,
going to be
I'm
made, I'm
always
sorry,
gonna
I'm
be
not
a
going
subby first. I'm always a
to. Yeah.
subby first, and I just feel like the disrespect that the subbies. I don't know what the hell has happened to y'all where y'all sit there and let somebody call y'all cuss y'all out, call y'all all kinds of bitches and hoes, tell you stupid, and y'all sit there and and help them get money. I've never. That's not entertainment to me.
Right. But the
Old school
viewers
beef
have to
sector subbies
understand.
would have left that CC and went to another one.
Yeah, I think people are, and not only that, some people love abuse, so they're always going to go back. We've seen a lot of it on here. I've seen people cuss people out, block them out their chats and stuff, and they be begging, "Oh, tell this person to unblock me." You love pain, you love suffering, so we got a lot of that going on. I just say that.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I think
Mm-mm.
there has been a lot of trauma bonding on here, and these
Oh
people have
yeah,
lost their damn mind.
oh yeah. Mm-mm. The content that you could be up one day and down the next day, so you got to be careful about that, because it's the subscribers that makes you be able to boast about how many what your numbers look like at the end of a live. It's the
Hmm.
subscribers that watch those advertisements that make you be able to get like a certain type of AdSense check every month. It's the subscribers. Shout out to the subscribers, shout out to the viewers, because they're the ones who make the
Exactly.
pages. The content
Exactly.
creator does create content, but that's not it. That's not the only thing. It's the subscribers that make or break you. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I
Without
And
the
said.
subbies,
you
you
got to
just
look at the
talking.
examples too of, I'm sorry, Charlie.
I was just
You,
saying you talk to the four walls without them.
okay, you'll be talking to
You sit there with
a
an empty
dead
chat.
ear.
I mean, for all of that, for what you gonna make off of it, you might as well just sit there and talk in your room and talk to yourself. It's just crazy to me that people don't value the viewers, the subbies anymore.
Without these subscribers and everybody in the beef sector, a lot of these content creators wouldn't make half of what they do. Um, you got to think these people are there to not only consume your content, right? And that's how you get your AdSense check, but they also drop cash apps when they got it. You know what I'm saying? And you
Right.
shouldn't expect it, but if you get it, be thankful. Because people ain't got to give you jack
Exactly.
shit if they don't want
Exactly.
to.
The clicking of views supposed to be enough. Actually,
Hmm.
they ain't gotta have a membership, not nothing.
Exactly. Even though YouTube does not pay good, but you know what I mean. Those memberships, it's the subscribers that get those memberships. It's a subscriber sending you super chat, cash apps, watching your ads. Like what is their place? If you're telling me that if I watch your ads, you get money. If I send you a super chat, you're good. A super sticker, you're good. If I make join your membership, you're good. If I send you a cash app, you're good. So what then is a subscriber's place on here? Is it supposed to be a bad thing? Are the subscribers below you because they're not content, because they choose not to create content on their channels? Because everybody has a channel. Once you have a YouTube account, you got a
Exactly.
channel. So it's up to them whether or not they want to put content on their channel. So I'm just saying.
Can you highlight Duchess's comment because it is so true? Why would
Okay.
they value them? So many of y'all put up with bullshit, but keep watching and giving them money. Exactly. No QI play slander is not considered content, but it's getting clicks and views now.
Um, I'm asking this to Charlie
Uh
and
huh.
anybody else in the chat, and also Yaya, for the conversation that's going to be had. I don't know the format of it just yet, but the conversation that's supposed to be had coming up, with Sassy. Uh, what do you expect to see come out of it?
Tell you the truth, only certain CCs are really even going to listen. So to me, we can air our grievances and say what we think as subscribers. Because I'm like, yeah, yeah. I make content create a little bit, but y'all know I don't really do beef sector content much. I talk about like if there's something crazy going on, I'll update because I still have beef sector subscribers, and beef sector is my home. But like nothing, because if the C it we can say our grievances, but if we don't take a stand, nothing's going to change as a
Okay.
subscriber. That's just my point of view. They're going to keep doing what they want to do and not listen.
Okay. What do you think, Yaya?
I'm sorry, my sound went out. I didn't hear the question.
There's supposed to be a conversation to be had from the subscriber's point of view, a discussion is supposed to come up. I'm not going to call it a town hall because that's not what it is, because it's going to be a discussion, and I'm thinking there are going to be different segments and stuff to the discussion. What are you expecting to come out of this upcoming beef sector discussion?
Nothing.
Ooh, we got two nothings.
What
And
I
why do you
think
say that? I'm
the
sorry, Charlie.
Nothing is going to change. People, we- the subbies voice their if the subbies voice what they don't like, they tend to get ostracized. They get cussed out. Nothing is going to change. People have gotten to the point they've stopped coming out here and voicing their opinions as subbies because they get treated like shit. I'm not going to. No
Baby.
one is going. Nobody's going to come up here to be your next roasting gag anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're almost trying to beat the subbies into submission.
Yep.
What I do like is the call-in show that King Roman has, because and now it is officially he'll have shows where it's just subbies only. CCs cannot call in. If they are, they drop. But I think that's one thing we need to have more of. Where the subbies can be anonymous and say what they have truly feel without any retribution.
Okay, I got you. Because the subscribers who've been a little bit more vociferous about the stuff they've been seeing and stuff, they tend to get excuse me, people really do tend to cow them down about their opinions. I've been seeing people
Exactly.
getting upset with me about, because I've just been talking about it a little bit. I've seen a subscriber getting upset with me because I've been talking about it, talking about how I'm talking about old beef sector. I have the right to. I've been here long enough. I have the right to talk about what I'm seeing that's different, or stuff that just wouldn't cut it in the beef sector. Way not way back before all of this. You know,
Right.
it's okay for people to
Right.
call stuff out, and I think there should be a safe space for the subscribers alone to speak. And that's one of the things we were talking about here just Saturday, or was it Sunday? I had a live one here, and the people in my chat, they were saying if any discussion is supposed to happen, it has to be a subscribers only. It should be a space where the subscribers feel okay to be able to express themselves, because I've seen many content creators, the subscribers have their comments, their opinions, and they flat out cuss them out. They get attacked for their opinions. I've seen that, attacked, blocked, and not only
Exactly.
that,
And a lot of times they're not even being disrespectful. They're just voicing their
exactly.
opinions,
You're not supposed to have an opinion. You're not supposed to as a subscriber,
which
and
is
it's
crazy to me.
disrespectful. You'll take it. They'll take everything else from the subscribers, but they'll not take their opinions. They'll
Okay.
get upset. You take anything else, but not opinions. Okay, I got you. And it's not like they're trying to run your channel. Nobody's trying to run your channel. But even big major TV networks, they take into account what their viewers like or dislike. You'll see programs that get promoted or taken off TV, and it's based on viewership. It's based on what the
Exactly.
viewers like or dislike.
Exactly.
So you're just a content creator with less than 20 or 30 subscribers. 20 or 30,000 subscribers. Come on, big major TV networks or major channels out here. They listen to
You
their
gotta
subscribers.
you gotta say I'm scared for my life on here. Lies you tell. You gotta as one of the most unbiased um platforms on here. If she speaks her mind.
Not everybody's in a cult or has a cult leader. QI. Maybe a few do, but not everybody. Duchess says viewers or subscribers should voice their displeasure with their clicks and views. If a CC sees their numbers dramatically decrease, they'll shake something, okay? Same thing I'm
Exactly.
thinking. And that is why I'm saying I'm not going to be complaining and stuff. I'll talk about stuff I see. But when it comes to complaining and wanting stuff to be the way it was and
We
moaning over
can
stuff that,
never get that
nah,
back. We'll never
just
get
don't
that back
want.
because the world is changing.
Yeah, change has to happen. And we understand that. However, you're not going to change for the worse and expect me to support you. Hell no.
Amen.
And you got people doing stuff and hiding their hands. They know they're the root of the problem too. Subbies get blocked for unpopular opinions, and other subbies block those subbies who voice unpopular opinions about their beloved. Okay, I know that for sure. That's something that's been happening for a long time. Oh my god. Oh, I've seen that. I have seen that. You gotta chill. What is you gotta chill scared of? Set them dogs
Not a
free.
damn thing.
You got those dogs, okay? Oh yeah. And we're not gonna act like doxing wasn't going on because Seven Stars used to do a lot of dox. Hell, quite a number of people. I'm not just gonna call her name. They used to dox back in the days too. But
Back
subscribe.
then, doxing really meant something. It
Mm,
doesn't. It doesn't have the same effect anymore. So that's why
nah,
they've stepped up their games into calling your family members, stepping
it's
into people's real
dog.
lives, calling their jobs. That's why, because once you dox them and it doesn't have the effect that you want it to,
Oh no, her sound went out. Once you dox them, what? I don't know what happened. Yeah, yeah.
can you hear me?
Now we can. We weren't hearing you. Once you get doxed, that's the last thing we heard.
Once you get doxed, it doesn't have the same effect anymore. So now that they've gone into calling your family members, going to your calling your jobs and stuff like that, they feel like they had to up the ante.
Yeah, some people are just doing too much. Yeah, I've seen that happen, Dana, where subbies have been threatened to be doxxed just for being in the chat.
That's crazy.
JB, Mr. Long Winded says some content creators think they have worked their way up to date, ha! Not to God status. I'm sorry, their way
Okay.
up to deity and forget they started as a subscriber and a human and will always be a subscriber to someone and a human to all. I kind of see that too. Like for real, like people start thinking too much of themselves when they get to a certain status
They
over
get a
here.
case of the pickets.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
Ken.
ego. Hey, Ken, baby.
Ken said he just called Octavia's mama the other day. See, that's the shit I'm talking
That's the
about,
part. You
Mr.
see
Nova.
that, Ken? We were just talking about that, about getting off of here, getting stuff personal. And there goes Ken. There goes Ken right there, taking stuff off of YouTube. Did he call your mom, your wife? What happened? I don't see nobody humiliating me on here. I've said that 1,000 times. I know myself. I know me. I know my accomplishments. I know what I got going on. So I don't think anybody telling me about myself would ever
Yeah,
humiliate me.
they think they humiliate me with my ugly camera slip. Do they not know I use that as my damn avatar for
But
at
you look
least
at
2 months?
yourself every day.
Exactly.
You look at yourself every day. What are you supposed to do with that? You know how you
When I
look.
saw
Like
it
what are
myself,
you
I was like,
supposed to
oh,
do with that? You had that as your avatar. I think her sound went out again.
can you
Uh,
hear me?
now I can. Now I can.
I wasn't saying nothing. I was laughing at you. Because, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Um, well, Carrie, I'm going to get my behind down, fixing me some lunch because it's 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for coming
But
up,
I
Yaya.
thank you
Support it.
so much for having this discussion. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And
You are
thank you
welcome.
too.
Thank you
Charlie's
for
still
being
here
a
because
part.
I can't see the screen. Huh?
Yeah, she's still here. She's above you.
Thank you, Charlie, for your input. I enjoy having this talk with you ladies. And happy life. I'm glad you left and ZX you too. Bye bye.
Bye, Yaya. I appreciate you for coming up. Canola. This is what we're talking. Even though you're over there in a whole different sector, this is what we're talking about. We want to keep stuff only on YouTube. Don't get into like people's personal lives. But I don't know why you were over there talking to her. Why?
Did I
Why would
just
I?
totally tell Miss Yaya Bime was on mute the whole time?
Oh no, Charlie. You can say it to her. She'd probably be
Bye, Miss
listening.
Yaya. I'm sorry. I said stuff you was totally on mute and didn't realize it.
I could tell you this, QI. I'm just gonna leave this comment while I say this. Not everybody who chooses not to be on here are insecure. Some of us have been watching the beef sector long enough to see what you guys got going on and what you do to each other. And for some who decided to be smart about it and not come on here, they know why they did. I'm not saying you're talking to me, but I'm saying there's no insecurity here. Okay? I do stuff behind here that my face has to be all over. I'll be doing, baby. It just depends on the space that you're in, okay? It just depends on the space. That's it. That's all. But I do get what you're saying though.
Can
Some
I ask
people
a
just
messy
played it
question?
smart and decided not to come on here because they've seen what the beef sector is capable of. Go ahead, Charlie.
I got a messy question for QI. You still messing around with that racist white woman?
Baby, let me mute.
I just had to ask. I'm sorry. I just had to ask because I told her don't stand on that damn hill. That woman didn't mean her no good. She won't listen to me. I've been knowing you for years. I told you not to stand on that damn hill. See, people don't be listening sometimes. And I just got the best of intentions. So you still in love with that hoe? Damn. QI, come back to this side. All right, that's all. I'm sorry. I had to be messy for a minute. Sorry,
Oh,
Carrie.
let me see if she's gonna respond. Ken says he called CPS on Sunny. Oh, he's doing that too, huh? I forgot he also took stuff off of line too. I won't be going out even all day on this stuff. You gotta chill. You make my day sometimes. Okay. I'll be looking at you gotta chill's community wall of I'll be looking over there and saying, "Oh my god, what you got?" And I'll be trying to figure out some of the times who she's talking about. And she say, "Oh, but it's not none of my business." At the end of her stuff, you trust the Garvey so bomb? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. This is her response. Charlie. She says Mel is not racist.
She also
Hmm.
said they don't date and they do content. So yeah. And it ain't a fake. I never said y'all were dating. See, that's where you assume it. I just said to get away from the crazy hoe. I'm just saying you're gonna get caught up in some mess. See what you don't know. I did my research and went over to their sector. You get what I'm saying? And heard about some of the stuff they doing. You need to back away. Back away.
Look
You
at
need
Ron and Q.
run. Run QI.
I'm not laughing. 1 second. Never mind. I can't find the video
Yes, it
fast
was,
enough.
Miss Ronnie IQ. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I just saw that. I just saw that. But she says she doesn't date Mel. But QI. I don't see her doing content like that anymore. Are you still over there?
Look, here's the thing. There's some people over there that'll tell you the truth about them folks. Run. That's all I'm saying. She be behind the scenes with everybody. So no matter what she's filling your head up with, she lying to you, dog. She done lied to quite a few people over there. Time out she gonna talk. Do you know how many people I heard she done spread news to? I'm just saying.
Baby.
Do
Who
your
she's calling
research. Do
me
your
pretty?
research, baby.
I
Don't get
was
mixed
over
up.
on a channel yesterday. I don't know how I got there. I think it's somewhere over by Resto's. Was it yesterday? Somewhere over by Resto's sector, and they were talking about her, and I didn't have a clue what they were talking about. It was something having to do with her and Izzy, and I'm there. I'm trying to pencil stuff out to figure out what they were talking about. But essentially, people are saying that this is just how Mel is, and she loves drama and stuff, and she lie on you and stuff. I don't know how. I don't know.
See that I went over there because there was this
QI
dude
is here.
that look. Let me tell you something, QI. Go to Speakeasy. Ask him about Mel. Ask him. His name's
Right?
Speakeasy, Speakeasy, Speak Queasy. I don't know.
Hold on. Is that you, QI?
In the building. How's my audio?
Your
It is
audio good,
clear.
baby. Run, please,
No, no,
please
no.
run
Hold up.
away.
No, like okay, so the people that you researched in their sector are the racists. Resto is like a COON. He's a self-hating, and he showed y'all like y'all didn't see where he was telling the Korean women to say the N word. Like y'all got it twisted. Like I did research before I went over there. You don't think that when I first went over there, I was looking at male sideways? You don't think that I observed during the time before the debate and after the debate? She's not like her and her team. They're like humble women. And Resto does not like any women. I want to say black women, but he doesn't respect any women. He's a passport bro. So y'all don't really know who these people are. And
I don't
Izzy
like
the
him
same.
either, and I don't like
Izzy,
What?
Izzy.
Not a
right. And so,
passport,
but
bro.
but see, here's the thing,
What?
Charlie. Mel and her crowd are different from Resto and Izzy. Resto and Izzy are the crowd that Speak Easy speaks of. They're the ones that run around. And
Hold on.
Mel,
I'm gonna be away from my laptop for like 1 minute. I'll be right back. I can
I
still
got
okay.
you,
hear you
boo.
guys though.
And Mel never wanted to come to the B sector, nor should Resto have ever brought her to the B sector because she doesn't do B sector content. What manager would bring someone who doesn't do B sector content to the place of doom? You know what I'm saying? And so and Mel does really good content. And basically, the state, like everybody, including Lolo, she gets mad. Y'all know Lolo talks about swinging. Y'all know Lolo flirts, and y'all know Lolo was supposed to go to Vegas. And Lolo knows that Mel is not racist either because Mel and her used to talk on Discord late at night and different times of the night and stuff like that. That lady is not racist. So I'm just not going to allow somebody to put a jacket on somebody when you're overlooking the people that y'all really should be criticizing. Now, ask yourself, how did I even get put in a story? I didn't bring this over to the beef sector. And then y'all still see Resto trying to bring Mel and me supporting Mel and me being cool with Mel over into the beef sector. I didn't bring this over there. Y'all would have never known if y'all didn't go over there.
I don't really
This
go
is
up there, but let me tell you
right.
this, baby.
Resto is
I
trying to create. Resto is a student of Lemons with the Play Runners Association. Lemon taught Resto everything. If y'all did not notice, the Vegas, and this is what pissed me off about Lemon. This is why I stopped messing with him. He tried to involve. They've been planning to try to make it seem like I'm super involved in a different way with Mel and to try to degrade me because they don't like lesbians. Everybody back there, Nurse K, let's be honest, all of them women say the same thing. And instead of believing the women who are
I'm back.
victims of this situation, y'all choose to believe the narratives that they run. I stopped fooling with Lemon because I'm not a play runner. I do real content. And I
right,
don't want to be associated with this kind of mess or BS. And so, basically, I got mad at Lemon because Lemon tried to put me in that Vegas gay play. That whole play was a repeat of what Ness and Lemon did in Vegas or was supposed to do in Vegas. So all of this is to bring Resto into the beef sector. And I'm not so sure that Resto and Lemon are even enemies right now. Lemon just likes to be the head or the top. If he likes to be the top. So what you got? Some sword fight. Who gonna control? But all of them are play runners. They run in the same agenda. They got the same agenda to try to take over the views, the subscribers of the beef sector. And I rest my case and digress.
Hold on. I heard Mel say this somewhere. I don't remember if it was over by, was it Nurse K? It was somewhere I was. And Mel was saying that one of the things that she and, well, Resto was supposedly trying to do was come over and try to get subscription numbers. That's what she
Facts.
said. But how do you know
Facts.
that what she's saying is true? Just because it came out of her mouth?
No, because I've been watching, like I've been watching for you wouldn't know, if I don't type in your chat that I've always run a queue. I support B Sector first. Now I like her content because y'all know I like to debate. Y'all know I like certain topics like spirituality, and that's the type of topics that she discusses over there. So it's about content. Everything don't have to come off YouTube. And I like to have fun and play. And I got to go over there and be myself, and I appreciate it. That was just a bit like get more support from Mel and her followers than I do from the B sector.
But
So
what
like
does
I'm
it
not
make her though? If she knew that he was supposedly trying to get numbers for the sector that they're a part of, and she knew that and still came over here under the guise of doing only a debate. If she knew that and she still worked with it, what does that make her? They're like,
because
A Blade Runner.
she
That
had
makes
see
her a
here's the
Blade
thing.
Runner.
Mel has only been on YouTube for about a year. I had to go in and ask. I never degraded Resto, but I asked her certain questions. Like, like I was like, you don't do B sector content, so you don't need to be in the B sector. And she was like, well, I'm trying to grow. And I was like, no, that you have to grow to your I learned you have to grow to your specific audience. So if you're gonna do
QI. QI.
polit
Do you even go live?
yeah, I have been live. I went live a little bit during the Diddy. I went live a little bit during the just like you with the political stuff. I was doing a little bit of the political stuff. I'm about to go live in a little while. Basically, I'm working on my production. Like behind the scenes, I'm trying to get my production right. My production ain't right. I'm trying to make it easier to go live. That's what I'm trying to do. It has nothing to do with this, that, and the other. I'm not in a rush or anything like that.
I did,
I basically want to showcase my art form more than anything. So
okay. So how are you telling her how to grow? She's growing in the way that they set up and plan to grow, run plays, and run over to limit. Isn't Rusto now piss holes fake husband or some shit? They're running
mhm,
plays the way they
mhm.
want to run plays, and that is the way she chose to grow. She was
I just
in on
asked
it.
her the
She was
question.
down with it.
I just
She was
asked her
down.
the question.
She was
I
she
asked her the
not
question.
down with it. She came over here for a one-time debate. Now, you know all of this in the group of people she hang around with, the group of people she associate with. But suddenly, it's not her. It's just them.
Well, see, she had after the debate, Mel didn't really come back over here again. She was doing her content. The person who comes back over here, the person that's now Miss Restario or whatever they call themselves, is Resto. He's the one I don't want, and he's still saying the same thing, but he's steady jumping on every panel. He's steady trying to commentate on B sector stuff as though he's been a part of the B sector. He's running a major mind game. She's not. She hadn't even been on here in months. She hadn't been on here in months, and he's still running my name and her name. And I don't even
Can I
know
say
dude like
something?
that. I don't
Can I
even
say
know dude
something?
like that. I don't even know dude like that.
QI baby, you know I've been knowing you for years. I ain't never hated on you. I never did none of that stuff, right? I'm telling you as someone who actually cares, be careful what you're doing right now. That
Do you
woman
see this?
does not have
I'm
the
sorry
best
to
interest
interrupt
at
you.
heart. I'm
But
sorry, I'm
look,
trying.
why am
Did you
I
see
getting
that
why
message? Did you
Resto
see
is
that
doing?
message about Resto dropping uh what was that? Resto was dropping
text messages.
text messages that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
make her feel uncomfortable.
Did you
That's
see
not
that?
enough for you.
Well,
QI, did you see that?
me and her talked about that. That was before like we actually like that's when I was just trolling in her chat. I was trolling in her chat, and everybody's not originally comfortable with the lesbian or whatever. So with like might have been comfortable with me being a lesbian because she's straight. So me and her, we talked about it. And she, realized that I was just having fun. I just like making her laugh or whatever. I didn't know that it was making her uncomfortable, or whatever. So it's not, and then it's not deep like that. We're not intimate or anything like that. The basis of like what we discuss is content. I've been on her panel. I was on her panel then and after. Like she
What
invites me.
let me ask you, what is this content that you speak of that she gives?
She does content. She's like true crime. She does paranoia. She does politics at times. She does more like serious types of intellectual type of content. She doesn't do like drama based content. Her,
What are her political views? May I ask?
I would say she's more or less a hippie, but she's not from the United States. And you know that their politics, United Kingdom politics and US politics are totally different. So, like her
Okay,
her she doesn't
okay.
really express a political view because she can't, because United Kingdom, they can't come over here and really talk about, politics. That's like
Who
something they'll get shunned for.
the only reason I asked is because you said that that was some of her content. So okay,
It was
so
more or
I'll be in
less
the
for
chat.
the audience. It was for the audience because a lot of the people that are subscribed to her are from the United States. So like in a lot of like not
So she's
her.
commenting on American politics, is what you're saying?
Well, no, her co-host is American. So a lot of times, like her co-host is American. So basically, it's not just for her or not whatever. And then basically she
So
tries to
my
learn
question
more
is,
about American politics.
what type of political views are being put out on her channel? That's all I wanted to know.
More democratic and liberal point of views. Now if you go to Resto's crowd, which is Kev and a lot of the black men who also belong to the Passport Bros and who also belong to Manosphere and Red Pill communities, they're more or less MAGA, and that's why they don't like Mel, because Mel is more liberal and they're more or less they use, in other words, they were using Mel for the
But
for content.
QI, you do know that they have conservative parties in London and in Britain, and they have more left leaning politics. So
Yeah.
for you, so okay, all right, thank you. That's all I was trying to
Yeah, I'm
understand.
learning more about. I get to learn. That's the other thing. I like learning about different cultures as well. So it's not like it's not like people like, I don't know what people think or whatever, but it's just like this. I wouldn't have, like, people wouldn't even, I wouldn't even be put in a position to have to defend Mel if they didn't group me into it in the first place. Because you would have never known that I was even over there supporting her content. Had Lemon, Unapologetically Mika, and Resto brought this over here for the purpose of giving Resto something to talk about. So that's what I'm trying to say. And why people are coming down on me so hard when I don't have nothing to do with none of that. I didn't go to Vegas. She invited me to Vegas. I turned it down. Like, I didn't have, that's Lolo now. They're doing this clout chasing and all of that. Not me. I'm just being me. And so the people y'all should be coming down on, the people y'all like, it's like Resto's running amok in the sector, but everybody seems to not focused on him and the white people that are following him, that be in all of these other chats that are really the racists and the misogynists, but more like me. And that's crazy. I'm
I'm gonna
used
tell
as the
you why,
deflection.
baby.
I'm
I'm gonna
used
tell you
as
why I
the
brought you up.
deflection.
Because I don't care about Resto and I don't care about the people he hangs with. I don't give a damn what happens to them. I do you. You're beef sector. I don't care
Yeah,
about what happens to them. They
and
could
I
go
get
fall off
it.
a bridge tomorrow. I don't
Yeah, I
care.
get it, Charlie. But what people don't realize is Mel wasn't trying to come over here. I'm not trying to bring Mel over here. I simply like the content. I like a lot of people's content. I don't know them personally from Adam, but it's just their content. You know what I'm saying? I don't, this ain't, it, and then I'm not trying to get super close to her. Like, I'm not trying to get super close to anybody on
Let me
here.
ask you a
This is
question.
just about content.
How long have you known Mel?
Since the debate,
How
which
do you know
was
she's? How do you know?
hmm,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
which I think was, I can't even remember. I think was the latter
Okay.
part
Only
of
when there was that
last
debate.
year or something like
Okay.
that.
So how do you know that she is not racist? You
Because
just met her the other day. You met her online. I don't know if you guys talk behind the scenes or anything.
we
But
do,
how do you
we
know?
do.
What has she shown you? How, what background, what evidence do you have to say that she's not racist?
Most of Mel's friends are like are black, and then like in her chat and in her sector, I mean in her chat mostly, there are a lot, like most of her subscribers are black men, black. Did you know that Resto and them used to call her mommy? Even Resto said that she's not racist. The racist is Izzy. That's the one from the Rockwood school district that brought in racism through MAGA. That's the one who assaulted the little black boy. That's the one that stole vacuum cleaners twice in 1 week after Vegas. After Vegas, that's the one that paid for the Airbnb. See, See, Izzy did not never liked Mel and wanted Mel's place. So Izzy like basically Resto is defending Izzy. Resto, who was Mel's manager, called Mel mom, turned on Mel for Izzy. And so people don't even know the story or don't even know what they're doing. And Izzy took the video to Discord of Mel moving her hands. She wasn't doing a halal or whatever you call it. She wasn't, that wasn't that. She just made, like she said, although the optics look bad, but that wasn't what it was.
Did you
So,
say because she has a lot of black friends, she's not racist? Is that what I heard you say?
I'm saying like my interaction, she's open minded. She's more open minded than a lot of people. She's an open minded individual. I've never gotten like I'm for my people. That's what people don't get. I'm not pro black. I don't like that word because pro black to me means pro black male only. But I am for black progression. I do want to see my people rise or whatever. So like
Okay.
if I'm okay with her, then y'all gotta know that, like I'm just saying.
Okay. Can we get back to the original conversation? So you'd like to see your people rise, but you're over there on in a whole nother sector, supporting someone in a whole nother sector who was introduced to us from someone who you called a raccoon, who bought her over here to pump up his and her channel,
Infiltrate.
to pump up his and her channel. Do
Hmm.
you understand how crazy that sounds? And this person who brought her over here is running plays, and the Izzy girl who you speak of. So that is the bad one. He's sleeping with her. Do you understand that all of this is a clusterfuck of bullshit?
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be involved with it. And I'm tired of people I support Tisa Tales, Armand Wiggins, I support Don Lemon, I support a host, a plethora of people across this worldwide YouTube internet.
Mm-hmm. But
You know, so
who do you support in the beef sector though? That was
you
the original
you
conversation that
You
they were
very
having.
carry. Ness,
Oh,
Trejor.
so you do support over here. That's all
Yes,
I was trying to
yes.
get to. I
I
thought
just
that you
don't
had
like.
left the
But
scepter.
No,
QI,
no, no.
QI,
I still
I think
support. I like
QI,
politics. I just don't like. I just want to support in peace. That's all I'm gonna say. So a lot of
QI.
Okay.
times I won't jump in the chat or whatever. I'm trying to back off. I back off and just support in peace and do my little thing.
Let me tell you something, QI. I've seen that you've been supporting, and you said you've been supporting this person, Mel, and whoever else. But I think it's time for you to start working on your channel. I know you said you're waiting on this or getting your
I'm
production
doing it. I'm
together and
doing it.
stuff,
I'm just
but
not.
you put in a little bit too much energy into other people's channels. You need to put it into yours, and let's
Hmm.
see if they're gonna support you. I think you
And
should
see
pay
if they
attention to
Yeah,
support
your
you.
channel.
See
but
if
her
they
sector
support
I
you.
does
haven't seen
support
you go
me.
live in a long time. Well, I did come over there
That's
once, and
why
you
I
didn't
asked.
even pay attention to
I,
the
I
chat
went
when we were
live.
there
I'm
saying
not in
hi
the
and
algorithm.
everything.
I
Yeah,
went
we
live.
were
I'm not
over
in the
there.
algorithm. I went live on some of the P Diddy stuff. I just couldn't go too deep into that because it was like you can't say certain words and all that kind of stuff. And then it was just dark, at the end of the day. But and
You have
I go live on certain things, and I'm gonna go live more. I'm just trying to make it easier. So I'm working on some production stuff to make it easier for myself.
Well, QI, do you really want to be in this algorithm?
No,
Since
no,
this
no.
is
I
like your
don't.
content.
I
So
don't. I don't.
you saying you're not in the algorithm means absolutely nothing. You will get the people who support your content. So obviously, this algorithm isn't for you. So don't worry about getting in this algorithm. Just you're gonna have to continue to do content to get in the algorithm that supports your content.
You're right. I agree.
All right, have a good one. I'm in the chat.
Same to you.
okay.
And that's all I want to say. I don't want to like that's why they keep my I hadn't I don't want to be associated with him. I really don't want to be I'm my own. I hate it when they call me a lemon. What you call it, a lemon whatever, because I am
So
my
your
own.
sister Lemonette. But you
Yeah,
were
I'm
you're
my own
supporting
CC.
them.
They don't
Why?
call,
They're
huh?
not gonna call you a CC because you're always supporting somebody else and nobody sees you go live. So of course they're
I
gonna
got it.
call
I
you a
got it.
lemonade.
I got it.
So, but you were
I
cool
got
with
it.
him. So I don't know. Are you guys like done or what? What's going on
I'm
with you?
done because after like I'm trying to support. I'm like after I'm just because like I wasn't involved like that. Like people want to say, I wasn't involved like that. Most of my interactions were through the chat. I only went back there in the Discord during the debate to try to do my best to get him ready for the debate after he had gotten drunk and all of that. Because I really didn't even want to be the moderator for the debate. And if y'all remember when I moderated from the debate, Resto got up there and tried to cuss me out. He's never liked me. He doesn't like lesbians. He has destroyed the whole Discord because he doesn't care for women. He's like one of he's mean to women, all women, not just, but he really don't like black women, and he really don't like dark skinned women. So like here's the thing, I've warned people, and he ain't doing nothing but playing on pizza and everybody else's top. Lemon taught him to who to go to, just like he did binary now, to pay them a little change until they feel like stopping, or till they've taken over, and then that's it. Lemon is on the agenda, and then although they look like they ain't fooling with each other, a lot of those men over there, they on man code, they on bro code, they bromancing, they still working together to extract the numbers from the beef sector and the
But
women.
QI, you
But
said
that's
you're
just it.
warning people. You said you're warning people about Resto because Resto don't like black folks, black women, and stuff. But people are here warning you about Mel, so you cannot get upset.
But see, I'm not that engulfed in me. All I do is go to her. Like she's not even been. If it wasn't for the fact that like they involved me like they brought this stuff over to the B sector and added my name to it. I wasn't in Vegas. Like I was invited but didn't even agree to go to Vegas. That's Lemon. That's Lolo. That's them folks. Like Lemon still supports the real races, like the one that was saying the racist comment, the powder dusty or flow state over there. A lot of he still supports them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not me. All I do is I go and I resonate with her content. I don't try to bring her over here. I don't try to do any of that stuff. Like a business, like if we do content together, that's going to be on a business thing and not a personal thing. So all I'm saying is it's not me. And I'm just used as deflection. If y'all hadn't have brought this up today, I wouldn't bring it up. But instead of people bringing up what's currently happening now, every time it comes down to it, I get that was the intended purpose for me to be the deflection when I'm not really doing anything other than any popping in people's chat, and I pop in more than just male's chat. I do the same thing to multiple content creators across the board. So it's not like, so it's like, I don't know, I'm not involved, and people keep involving me and making this thing just because I support and like Mel's content more than what it is.
Hold on, I got Max in the back. I gotta make sure it's her. Let me find an overlay real quick. There we go. Is that you, Max?
Yeah, it's me again.
Okay, all right.
So QI, I sure you out. I've come to your lives. I'll be there supporting you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Thank you, Max.
but what I do notice about a lot of people, not just you, because I don't want you to feel like a pile on. I support you. I barely ever see you in my chat. Barely ever see you anywhere near me. But I watch you go to the lowest of the low vibrated people, and you say all of this like you so for this and pro that. But you be in all the low vibrated people's area.
You stopped going live for a little while, Max. And so,
No, I
like, just
didn't. I
like,
never
No,
stopped going.
Max still goes live.
I never
well, it
stopped going
wasn't,
I
live.
be in her bushes. She goes live.
she do, well, it ain't coming up it's not coming up in my
And then
algorithm.
okay,
Like,
That goes back
that's
to
not
recommended.
your
supporting
fault.
who
That's not your
supports
fault. So
you.
I know why, because the very same low vibrated people you support, those are the people like flagging my comments, So it's not my page. They'll flag your comments. Your people flagging your comments and reporting your comments, that can get you shadow banned on here. So
Uh,
to help you reach the algorithm that you want to reach instead of these low vibrated people, whatever you talking about, let's say if you are talking about Diddy, hashtag Diddy in your title, put that in your subscription. It'll bring that crowd.
okay, yeah, okay, thank you. But nah, it's not that Max. If like it's not that
Cause
Max.
I
I
watch you
just
go support Nurse K, and Nurse K not even a lesbian. She's only using let's be honest for money. Cause once she heard how much money that lady made, she started acting like she was attracted to her. And I didn't like the way she broke up that relationship between her and Lemon. You know what I'm saying? Between lesbian Lemon. And I know for a fact that girl not gay because she done slept with a good two or three people, men in our sector. She done even got into a whole domestic violence relationship with somebody in the trucker community, all in the midst of talking to Let's Be Honest. So
What?
but
it's just funny to me that y'all be over there just because y'all see somebody and think this is a cute person when she actually looks like a pollywog, with bad piss bumps on her face, like she sleeps
man,
on a pissy mattress. It's just funny to me. No, I'm being keeping it a buck with y'all because y'all
I know,
getting
I know, I
played
know
with.
what you're doing.
Y'all getting
I
played
see.
with, and I really like. Let's be honest. I really think she's a dope person, but it's fucked up that somebody using her and acting like they want to be gay for pay. That's really what that is.
Well, lesbian, I like lesbians. Me and her are cool. Plus, Nurse K is my homegirl. Nurse K is my homegirl. So it, although like I try not to get. See, here's the thing. I support Mo3. Like I support Mo3,
Yeah.
and a lot of times y'all get in it. I don't get in between the stuff because I don't know the backstory. I don't know this, and I don't want to get in between. And I just like a lot of times if it get too sticky, I'll come listen, but I ain't necessarily gonna jump out in the chat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
Because
her
I
whole point of coming to y'all sector too, it was really gonna be like an invasion for the pink people. That whole her coming over here over to y'all sector was to try to get y'all monetary supporters too as well and try to boost her page up. You see, she monetized now since she started coming over here and people started thinking she was talking about something. That girl ain't talking about a bitch ass thing.
And the other thing is that Nurse K had my back. Like she was the
Yeah,
only one that
yeah,
came
I'm
out
gonna
here
have
and
your back
spoke for
too if I
me.
feel like I'm gonna have your back too if I feel like it could lead me to other opportunities. Yeah, opportunities.
I got you,
I thought
but like I don't like that's the thing I'm saying right now. Just like I don't like if I like if I like your content, I'm gonna support your content. I like your content. I like your content. If you
I
support
ain't
me,
got no content.
I'm definitely gonna support you. But I'm just saying I'm a supporter of yours and a lot of other people. But people fall out or whatever, and I don't want to be involved with that because at the end of the day, it's about, like I said, content. It's about like me coming to support that person. It's not. I don't want to like because here's the thing. The history of the
I
B
get what
sector,
you're saying.
people
You don't want to be in the
people
mix of
fall
it. I
out.
get it.
Yeah,
I
people
respect
fall
that. I
out, and then
respect
they
that.
end up
Cool
being
again.
friends again.
And now you sitting here looking crazy with your dick in your hand. I get it. I totally get all of that. But what I'm saying is, I've watched you go to several places and be very supportive of a lot of people, and none of them people never in your chat. I share you out. None of them never share you out. I've watched you be there for people, whether it's monetarily or just being there and support, period. I don't see none of these people supporting you, QI. You might want to start paying attention to shit like that. Oh, they're gonna start supporting you now because you got the weirdos sitting up in the bushes like Sassy, just paying
Mhm.
attention. But they ain't gonna hit
Mhm.
this link. Why Fat Mom up here?
Yeah. Yeah. And Sassy went over there, and this was like, I ain't nothing weird about me. The people that Sassy supports are weird. It's weird how like, especially talent running around here in one sentence saying he pro black and but he really misogynist. But at the same time, in the same thing, in the same sentence, he'll call black people bums and try to act like he on this black elitist tip. Real black people who support black people, they trying to build up, because we're only as strong as our weakest link. So, like, but I get called weirdo, yet I'm not on here talking about no sex machines. I'm not out on here passing out people's nudes. I'm not on here doxing. I'm not on here doing any of that dysfunctional stuff that people support. I'm not on here going to Motel Sixes and different things like that, and for content and to have a sense of relevance. I'm just on here being me and just being like trying to be supportive, whether I agree with everything a person does or not. So, Like for me to be called weird when there are so many people that can be called weird. And then I never really had anything against Sassy. But when I heard her over there on my heads the other day, weirdo, weirdo. And ain't nothing weird about me. I don't do nothing on here. The same thing that you might be able to say, oh yeah, like during I was grieving, I was grieving. So like, and I've stopped doing that. And I don't even drink that much anymore. But during my grieving process, yes, I did drink. And yes, this app did keep my mind off things or whatever. But so did Sassy. So did a lot of these people. So I don't like that. Don't run slander and lies and try to make people not like me or whatever. I've been supporting Mahia for a long time, even before the B sector went over there. Because once again, it was on
Yeah, that's true.
content. Once
That's true. I
again, it was
remember seeing
about
you over there.
content. Yeah, it was about content. So
But
like,
my question gonna still go back to the same thing. You say you supported all of these people, but is they supporting you?
well, my hair does, and Nurse K does pop in my chat every now and then. Yeah, they do support. They do support. Like they do support, just like Mel's crowd of people support. So they do support. So like, like that's what I'm saying. My new rule is, like I'm mostly gonna try to support the people who are supporting me. It ain't no one-sided love relationship. It's a two-sided love relationship. So yeah, I'm changing. Like I done bagged off. Like right now, I'm like trying not to hit links no more. I'm trying not to type so much in chat. Sometimes I can't help it because we like to be interactive. That's the fun part of this. But I'm trying not to be so involved in the beef sector, the drama, and the mess, like y'all said. And I'm trying to evolve more into like what I really want to do.
I got a question. Okay. If for your like you want to do a coming out live, you want to get your production right, right? What would be your
Hmm.
first topic?
It depends. Like I really want to do some stuff on the Epstein files.
See, I wouldn't mind joining
Oh,
you on
that'll be
that.
good.
I've been researching the Epstein files. There's a lot of us who wouldn't mind joining and talk about that. Listen to your point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Stop
Yeah, and I got some.
procrastinating. You have
And then from
procrastination
one,
if you are.
yeah,
I
and
think
from
that's
one
why
of
you're
Mel's
low.
supporters, I got some that I was sent the original files because it's two. So I was sent the original file, and so like I'm gonna break that down. Like it's probably like next month. Next month, that's when I'm gonna like try to pop off because
We're
like I
gonna
got
watch.
some
We're gonna
You
watch to
gonna
see
do
if
it
you're gonna
after
do
your
it.
birthday or before
We're
your
gonna
birthday?
watch you. Candace said
after
she would join you in
after.
on that. Max just said she would come. Charlie just
Yeah,
said she would come. Stop
I'll tag.
procrastinating. Go do stuff on your channel and stop supporting people who don't support you.
I
Work
get
on
it.
your channel. I'm
I
not
get
telling
it.
Yeah,
you
because
not to
she do
do
be
it with
having some good
others,
topics.
but if you were
Yeah.
consistently doing your topics, people would come. Because the last one I was there, you were doing the Diddy convo, and I was there watching you. But you just gotta
Yeah,
start, putting more
being
time
more
and effort in your
consistent.
own channel and being consistent.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
it.
why I said I'm trying to make production easier so I can be more consistent because I want to reach outside the algorithm. I don't just want to be up there talking with my icon up there. I want to be able to provide more visuals, and tell the story. So that's what I'm working on.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you something. You just gonna
I
have to
hear
do it.
you.
I went up
I
there.
am. I'm working
I
on.
was nervous as crap. My first few lives, I was going every 5 seconds, and you just got to keep doing it. Because here's the thing: when you fall out of that algorithm, right, of people who watch you, they'll stop getting notifications. I haven't got a notification from you, and I don't know how long.
Right. That's a good thing. Like Max was saying, that is or Max and Ronnie Q was saying, that's a good thing. And I did fall into another algorithm. The problem is every time I really start, somebody said something, and I promised myself I wasn't gonna use my channel for beef sector content or to respond, and I did, and I messed myself up by doing it. So I really got to be a stickler,
Everybody
and
says that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
really
but make
got
a
to be a
backup page to
stickler.
respond. Yeah, make a backup
Yeah,
page if
I'm.
you if you're gonna
Hmm.
respond to these freaks. Um, But yeah, if you get when you get a chance, QI, try to like search around for certain captions to put inside your description box and come up with you a plethora of hashtags. Those hashtags really matter when you're doing this type of when you want to do that type of content, talking about like Epstein and Diddy and all that stuff and Cosby and all those people. Find you some hashtags, and the people that you do watch that talk about that, look at their description box and just kind of copy and paste what they got, because that's how a lot of them are getting their traction. And too, if you decide to do like a wall live, that's another way to get you new subscribers too. The whole different set of eyes on you.
And see, like I'm gonna drop down after this, but see, I looked at what inspired me the most during the Diddy trial is seeing people like Tisa Tales and Wiggins, in which I don't want to make mainstream media, but the mere fact that these people made mainstream media, and then we
I was
saw
happy to see
Armand,
Tisa. I was happy to see Tisa blow.
yeah.
I was happy to see a black
I
girl blow
support
up.
her heavy. And Armand Wiggins started, I was like one of the people in Armand's channel when he like only had 30 people, when he had Wiley over there as a co-host. So to see them to grow to that extent, that was inspirational. And and I thank y'all for the love. I still support. I'm trying to be patient, because it's addictive. Like a lot of stuff becomes a habit. A lot of things are addictive. And so, sometimes it's hard to break a cycle, but I really am trying. I really am trying. And I thank all of y'all, but it ain't what it is. And I don't want my name associated. Like, I don't want to be, that's what made me mad about Lemon. I don't want to be associated with no plays, because my
And
content
drama,
is
yeah.
serious. Yeah, my content is serious. So being associated with something like that actually goes against my brand. And so
And
that's
two,
what upset me.
if these people like to like beef, I genuinely think like having open topic conversations about stuff like this, that's gonna automatically cause some people to bump heads, because it's good that everybody don't agree. That's what get the topic flowing.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So you don't have to just be running. Oh, her baby daddy did this. Oh, her kids was outside in the hallway. It don't gotta lead to that. You can always beef talking about topics. That's literally how the Mo3 sector started. Our sector
That's how the
started,
beef sector started. We didn't just
yeah,
jump
about
on
news
panels
and
and
stuff.
curse. We didn't just jump on the panels and curse. It would be a discussion around something
A
that somebody
topic.
did, or somebody's character or behavior. It wasn't just jumping on panels and cussing. And see, now that's what they do. They jump on panels. They want to curse. They want to argue. They want to come at people. And if at the end of the day, it's wash, rinse, repeat, and boredom.
And I feel like too, like between the B sector, the Mo3 sector, the black sector, and all these sectors that have this type of content where people are just yelling, screaming, beefing, basically downing each other. I really feel like these people, these white people, are doing a whole social experiment with us.
Hmm.
That's why you probably don't see me going live as much, because I really don't be talking about most of the stuff these people be talking about.
Right.
Sometimes I be ranting about my own little shit that I be wanting to rant about. But I really genuinely think they doing some type of social experiment on us, with just to see how ignorant niggas could be and what
Yeah, they're
they'll do for
shadow
pennies.
banned. All
Yeah,
of
just
these
to see what
sectors
they'll
are
do for
shadow
pennies.
banned. They're shadow banned. That's why I'm trying not to do no more any type of content like that or that's related to that on my channel, because I want to, because I want to get out of the shadow ban, and because I want to grow. That's why they're arguing, fussing, slandering each other over the same content, subscribers and supporters. They're arguing over the same supporters. They're bringing in other shadow ban sectors, because that's a symbol of growth to them. Like, they don't look at a big picture. They're just looking at, and then they say they're business people, but they're not, because a lot of the stuff they're doing on here is against YouTube guidelines and it's illegal. But
Who says
at
they're
any
business
rate,
people?
huh?
What are we talking about here? Who says they're business
Shadow
people?
ban. Oh, uh,
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
but anyways, I'm gonna drop down. I gotta get back to work. But thank y'all.
I
But I do
understand.
support, and I'm gonna be over Max. I'm gonna be over Max. I might need to go to your channel and not unsubscribe, but hit
Yeah, you
the
unsubscribe and resubscribe again and hit the bell. Yeah, I had to
yeah,
do that to a lot
Maybe
of
you
people.
don't have it on all what's it called?
and make
Maybe
sure I
have
got it on all. Yeah.
the
All
Yeah, but
right,
I
notification.
ain't
but
got no
thank y'all.
content, QI. So don't be coming over there looking for no
Nah,
content, because I ain't got
I
none.
like
I'll
you're
search for
fun.
that
Yes, you
too.
do. Like Max, you're funny. I like funny people. I love to laugh. I like to
And
laugh.
she be over
You're
there cracking
funny.
too.
before you leave, boo, realize if I ever say something, it's never out of hurt, it's never out of malice. Because I'm trying to look out for you. Because I actually do care about you. 'Cause I've known you for
Yeah,
years.
we from back in the
We
day, right?
Leo
Team
sisters.
Leo,
Yeah,
Team Sippy, Team Sippy, and Team Leo all day. Charlie, I ain't. It ain't like
when I
that.
look out for you, it's because I care. You know what I'm saying? If
I
I don't care, I
you,
wouldn't say nothing. I just let it
I
happen.
support you too. Like you was on that true crime stuff, getting numbers. I saw a lot of those true crime people supporting you. I support you too. I just don't always jump, in the. I'm not trying to clout chase. I want my own. Like one time thing I never got to do was grow my own core audience, and my own core audience. So, and I don't, clout chasing is it's temporary. So, it's temporary. So basically I support, but I'm not trying to like, support and need something back in return.
Now, see, I just do that for the heck of it because I love people. And if I know you're a good content creator
Okay, I'm
and
hot
you
now.
jump in my chat, I'm going to share
Thank you for
just
coming up,
because.
Max.
I got a bunch of new people too, girl.
I
You
saw
can
that's what I'm
you
saying.
come
I
over
saw you
there.
over there
Well,
on
that's
your
a
true
nice
crime
and
stuff.
people. Okay.
I see you over there on that true crime stuff. I like it. You're good at breaking down and doing research and explaining. I like it.
I don't know none of the names I see over there by Charlie's. Okay. No,
Yeah, I
I
know. I
just be
know. You
over there.
Carrie coming in like she looked like who all these people.
I just be up in the clouds listening. Okay. And I
And
stay
then
there.
you don't want people like if I do jump down, you might have some of my haters that jump in there. And like I'm not trying to corrupt your chat or corrupt your crowd. You know what I'm saying? Either. Like cause it's like a lot of these people, they're big haters to the point where they go from sector. If they find out you're doing something, they trying to go run and corrupt something. You know what I'm saying? Before you can get to it because they lack talent. They're not true content creators. All they can do is sabotage and try to slander other people. That's their content. So, like a lot of times they know who are real content creators and who really, and so they try to block them out, shadow ban them, or blackball them. So, sometimes you got to move cautiously. And I've learned that as well. But anyways, like I said, Team Leo
Thank
up in
you.
the building. It's Leo season. I got what, four
You
more
got a loud
days.
ass mic too.
For
But
more days. Yep.
but
I'm glad it's working.
I'm gonna say this before you go. Your mic is loud as fuck. But I'm gonna say this before you go. We're in 2025, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not being disrespectful or anything. But I've heard you say this before. I've heard you say that you're going to stay away from certain types of content, certain types of spaces and stuff. I'm not trying to be mean, but I've heard you say it quite a number of times. And then I'll see you at the same spaces. But I'm not going to dwell on that. What I'm going to encourage you to do is do your thing on your channel. That's all I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
Your
And
numbers
I'm
will come,
trying.
your
It's a
people will come.
process. It's a
If they see
process.
you going live, they'll come, okay?
Yeah, it's a
It's
process.
full
Thank you.
time. It's that time. It's about that time for you to pay some
Right.
attention to your channel.
You done paid your
Thank you.
dues, baby. Now it's time to do your channel.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
it's that time. It's that time.
Right. But thank y'all. All love and I'm out. Peace.
Okay, thank you for coming up, QI. I appreciate you. All right. Well, I've been here for 3 hours. Charlie, did we know we were gonna get here? Did we get everything out? We
I
started
think we
off
did,
by
child. I was being a little messy. I apologize for being messy, child. I was messy. I was being a messy boots. But it's just because I felt like that's somebody I've known forever and I want to look out for them. You get
mm.
what I'm trying to say? Like,
Well,
I would
she
do the
needs to start
same.
looking out for herself too, you know.
Yeah, I know. She older than me and I'm a youngin' and I shouldn't be trying to do that. But I got that mama spirit. You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't even know. I guess it wasn't on Resto's channel. I didn't even know that there were messages put out. You said it was over there by Envy. There were
That
messages
I'm
put
not
out.
mistaken. The messages was put out on Breeze, wasn't it?
Brianna's live.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I wasn't worried, but see, I don't care about all that. I don't care about Russell. I don't care about Izzy. I don't care about the
Mhm.
limit shit. I just want to make sure that she herself ain't get mixed up in some boo shit. Cause you got to watch
Okay.
out for some folk. They act like they your friend and they'll smile in your face and stab you right in your back.
I've said that so many times on here. Like, not everybody that you think you're cool with is cool with you. I've said that so many times. You may think you're cool with people, but trust and believe, not everybody you're cool with is cool with you. Always remember that, especially over here in this little space. Nah, You got to be very vigilant. You got to look out. Not everybody you think you're cool with is cool with you.
Like, I
Okay?
love my beef sector people. You know how it is. And I'm going to look out for beef sector first and foremost because beef sector is my
Mhm.
home.
Yeah.
But thank you, Carrie, for having me. I know you're probably ready to get off here because I know that it's been a minute and I know you're probably
Mhm.
tired and hungry. And I just got
Baby.
done. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't in the apple juice. I was eating. So, Miss Max, I'm so sorry I did not get to say hey to you, and I was rude as heck. I apologize. My mama made me some fried wings and some stuff, and I was tearing up food. I'm sorry.
Smacking that. Okay.
So I apologize. But thank you, Carrie, for having me, beautiful, and I
And
love you
thank you for
all in the
coming
chat.
up.
Huggies.
And
Bye.
like you say, huggies. Bye, bye, Charlie, and thank you for coming up. Well, that's that on that. Did we touch on everything? I think I missed one live while I was on here. I think I saw a notification for Miss Olivia. So let me see if she's still live. I know I saw her go live. Let me see. I don't see her live anymore, but I did see Miss Olivia go live. Who else is live? I don't see anybody else. But all I got. Ooh. Oh wait. No, I'm not gonna look. Nope. There are some people who share live streams and you look and you could see who's on the panel and stuff. You could see, look at the nah. I was about to tell you who was live, but that's not part of our sector, so it's a no for me. um y'all need to check on these community walls. That's where some of the tea is at. You need to look. Okay, these community walls, I tell you, follow them and you'll see what's going on. Okay, that's all I gotta say. And for some, I'm just gonna overlook. What I'm gonna do, like I said, I won't be complaining about who is here or who is not here and what is beef sector and not beef sector. I'll just watch beef sector. That is my strategy. I'll just watch original beef sector. I'll just watch real content. I am not. Let me tell you something. The day I knew to proceed with caution in the beef sector is when I noticed people started taking the relationship between Lemon and Krista as something serious. That's how I knew we were gone. We were done. Okay. When that became content for people to talk about like it was a real thing, that from then on, from then on, I'm like, nah, nope, it's okay. We see the direction. So the plays, I don't know when to say the play started, but that is when I started looking at everything differently. I don't know if there were other plays going on, but I how quickly we forget. This was like an ongoing topic for months, I want to say. And people were giving their analysis. They were talking about the relationship between both of them and what he should do or how they're supposed to move accordingly. And I'm like, what are we doing here? Are we feeding into the delusions? Or maybe I should have said it was the day when people started looking at a certain person and believing them and hyping them up about having a tiny waist. The delusions are here. The delusions are here. I don't know. But that is when I started to look at people differently. I started looking at people differently. I'm like, what is going on here in the sector? If it was any other time from this, people be cussing certain people out for doing certain things. We're not going to be able to change the beef sector. Well, I guess for some you can. It is all up to the subscribers at the end of the day. If the subscribers change, certain people's content will change, and that's facts. If the subscribers can show you what they're made of, if they do not come where you are and watch what you got going on, okay? Yeah, a lot of delusional stuff was going on. It was. But anyways, I think that's that on that for me today. I'm just saying to you subscribers to understand your power. And then you know what? I also realized, oh yeah, Terry East. Oh yeah. Yeah. That one happened for months. That one happened for months to the point that in recent times Dory was over there saying she was with what's his name, Simon, because she apparently the type of attention she got from the whole Mona supposed relationship thing. She thought she was going to get it if she did that with Simon. And that did not grow wings. It didn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go, it just didn't take off. So the fake relationships have been happening on here. Ken has his wild moments too, so we're not gonna act like that didn't happen. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I've seen and I don't want to say decline because this is the beef sector. It's just a little area of YouTube that we all happen to be a part of. But at the same time, subscribers, you have to know your strength. You have to know that there's power in your views, in your clicks, in your clicking on a thumbs up, in your pockets. There is power there. And you have your place. Okay? You have your own place. So not until you notice that it is what you like, you'll never see. And then it also brought me back. If you really look, especially for some of the content creators, if you look in your analytics, go on your dashboard, look at the demographics. Go ahead and look, and you could tell if you go in your analytics and you click on that thing that says your audience, you can look to see the location of most of your audience. You can look to see the age groups of most of your audience. There are so many things you could find out. And it also tells me that the people who love the mess the most and are easily swayed are those people. Like right now, I can tell my audience only 26.4% of them are between 35 and 44. But we're talking about people in their 50s and their 60s, 70s that is consuming this content. And they are the ones who I get it that we're supposed to be over here for entertainment, but they are the ones that are ascribing to this fool la la. That's Jay Wilson's words. Those are Jay Wilson's words. They are the ones who are watching most of this crap. Okay? I'm just saying. So you got to think about that too. They're the ones lying in the pockets. They're the ones going to watch dumb shit. They're the ones helping bring people over here because they're the ones flooding their chat. So we know what, I'm just saying. Um, Over here is for entertainment purposes only, but at the same time, you have the right to choose or to watch what you want or not watch. You gotta subscribers. You have the power, and that's it. That's all. And you have a choice. Also, remember that nobody's forcing you to watch shit. So don't be watching stuff and then complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just giving observations. I am not complaining about shit. But if I observe something and I want to talk about it, I'm definitely going to do that. So, all of you, I don't want to cut. So, all of you who have something to say about what I got to say about what I see, or anybody else sees and talks about and thinks people are just being complainers and stuff, it's their choice. They are the ones who've been watching from the beginning. You have to remember that. Okay? Anywho, I think I'm off of here for now. I don't think there's anything else in the sector to talk about. I don't know. Um, the last thing I watched over there by Jay Wilson was the whole Doodlegate, Shitgate thing. And I'm just gonna stay away a little bit until I think the topics change. I don't know if it's still a topic over there. Um Brian has been going live more and he does all types of content on his channel. Miss Steve Velocity is going live again these days. Who else? Uh, Bertha May goes live. Rose is going live. Like y'all are complaining, but y'all don't be supporting other people who go live. Reed did a really good live today. Go on over there, go check her out. Like there are people who are still doing content, but you continuously complain about what the people are offering, but you're not going to go look at what other people got going on. Maybe if you were supporting, they'd start doing more content to your liking. You know, maybe if you were going over there and supporting them, you know, I'm just saying. He has been going off with that doodle gate over there. I've never seen Somebody's so excited about shit on a hand towel before. I never thought shit on a hand towel would have been would have ever. I know the beef sector is supposed to be scandalous. I get it. But like how long do you need to talk about boo boo on a towel? That is some crazy shit. Pun intended. That is some crazy shit to just get up and be talking about shit every day. Pun intended again. I'm just how do you just get up and talk about shit? About boo boo and be all excited?
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
I threw up a little bit in my mouth. That's just is ugh. Ugh. It's nasty. Okay. I'm just saying. Well, that's that on that. Um, I'm thinking. I think you know what I'll do. Instead of telling you what I'm thinking, I'm gonna do. And before I go, Reed. I don't know if Reed is in my bushes or if it'll get to her. Reed, I'm seeing that you have some stuff that you have that you want to do on your channel. You have some ideas of stuff that you want to do. Not until you're ready to do it, Reed. I suggest you keep your ideas to yourself. People steal ideas over here all the time. They'll stay in your bushes, they'll listen to what you got going on, they'll discuss it, and you'll just see it on their channels. So if you have an idea, I know you want to share it so you could get the support and stuff, but not until you're ready to do it. Don't be throwing your ideas out like that. Okay. Rico, you were up in the clouds hearing about shit too. It is a new season. It's a new format, Linda. It's a new format. You're saying it could be his personal kink? Oh my god. Oh my. Have a good day, Kimberly. Oh my god. Tommy and Castor, I believe they were playing in it too. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't stay to listen. I couldn't do it because Jay Wilson was like really excited to talk about the shit. And the other part of it is somebody paid money. I don't know if it was $75 or if it was a group of people and their money totaled that. I don't know. But when in the beef sector you're paying to see shit, baby, baby, ugh, that's some nasty shit. That's some nasty shit. You would have hoped for better. You have to understand this is a beef sector, baby. This is what's going to happen over here, okay? People will pay for shit. People will pay for prayer cloths and they'll pay for shit on a cloth. You hear me? They will pay for prayer cloths and they will pay for shit on a cloth. I can imagine one of the persons who probably paid for the shit on the towel may have bought one of those prayer cloths. Not more shit, more poop. Not more poop. That is some nasty stuff. My God. I'm sorry, Linda. Please accept my sincerest apologies. I cannot. I cannot. Uh-uh. Welcome to the beef sector where nothing, and I mean nothing, is supposed to shock you. Did you like my video? I hope you did. That was a gentle reminder to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't like, share, and subscribe to my video now. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay? I appreciate you. Okay? I never thought I'd ever hear that, but they did. That was really nasty. I guess Jay Wilson wanted to be scandalous with them too. But that's Poopgate for you, or Shitgate, whichever one you want to call it. That will be down in the beef sector history about Shitgate. That wasn't the first Shitgate, because I've heard about a little bit of what they call it, coloring. No, I can't do that. I'm not gonna talk about this shit. Mm-mm. I'm getting sick. No, no. There was another episode of that somewhere else at one point. For those who know, they know. Go back a few years, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. You'll remember. That's some nasty shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I want to say thank you to Ronnie Q for coming up. Let me see everybody who came up, and let me know if I forgot a name, because and it would not be intentional. Okay. Thank you to Charlie. Thank you to Yaya, Fates Yaya, ZX, Max Boogie, uh Happy Life, Big Man TV. I did say QI, right? QI, T Daniel, for coming up on the link. Did I miss a name? I hope I didn't. Did I miss a name? Let's go again. Max Boogie, Ronnie Q, Fates Yaya, ZX, Happy Life, um, Lovely Love, Big Man TV. That's I got seven. QI. Everybody for coming up. I appreciate you all for coming up. I don't think I missed the name, because T Daniel and T Daniel and ooh, is that what they call a brain fart? Let me tell you something. I gotta go eat. QI and Charlie were here, but also T Daniel and Lovely Love were here. Max Boogie, Ronnie Q, Fates Yaya, ZX, Big Man TV, Happy Life. I think I got everybody. Okay. I appreciate you all for coming through. Shout out to my 10, because you know I always appreciate you guys who are here. Um, Today's Wednesday, on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays in the AM, very early, guys. I get up and we play games in the mornings to start our day. And whichever other time I come on here, I just talk about whatever. Okay? I don't know. When I get time, I'll think about like topics and stuff. I had a list of topics, but I did not stick to them. Okay? I had those at one point. I'm like, these are the things I'm going to come on my channel and discuss. I did one lousy discussion one day, and I never returned to do another one. But hopefully, I'll find the time to do that, okay? Shout out to those who typed in the chat today. Shout out to my mods for being here. You know, I appreciate everyone who passed through. Shout out to the visitors. Only subscribe if you're here to support. Shout out to those people. Shout out to the haters who hate watch, because that's what they do. And shout out to my genuine people. Shout out to my 10, okay? I appreciate everyone who comes through. And I will see you later on. I'll be in some clouds. I'll be following up. I don't see I thought ODS was gonna do a lunchtime live, but I don't see him going live. So we'll be here, and I'm gonna go red ball through Miss Olivia's live stream to see what happened. Okay, I appreciate you all. Let's get the hell up out of here. Have a wonderful day, and remember, do something nice for somebody today. Bye.